seconds, and then we will do this thing. Appreciate you guys being here. Obviously, we had a bit of a slight change of plans from what the original schedule was today. I'm going to explain more on that in just a little bit once we really start this thing, get some people in. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this Q&A overtime. Again, apologies I couldn't do the D-backs Angels game and all that. Yeah, some interesting stuff happened last night, and basically I spent today just getting tested, just making sure everything was fine, which it should be. It should be okay. Gonna get the car checked out tomorrow. Just a little car wreck, yeah. Gonna get the car checked out tomorrow. It seems to be mainly cosmetic, but it's but I think there will be some damage to the trunk and the back. So, yeah, basically, long story short, let's just explain briefly what happened. Then we'll start the Q&A overtime stream. But yeah, let's. Holiday did not get stumped. No, Holiday did not get stumped from the All-Star game. I don't think he got stumped. But just to explain why I couldn't do the game today. So I'm going to get checked out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm getting it checked out tomorrow. It still drives well. Basically, long story short, I was coming back last night from the bar that I saw a band play at. And let's do a little play-by-play for you. Do a little play-by-play. How's it going, Jake? I appreciate you, man. Let's do a little bit of play-by-play for you. So, I have this Geoguessr map here to show you. Okay, this is the spot. Okay, this is the spot downtown. Car got wrecked? Yes, it got wrecked. I'm gonna check out tomorrow. This is the spot. So, you see how there's this ramp here? See how there's this ramp? So, this is a parking garage over here. So, basically, what happens with this parking garage... there's two entrances, but you come in on this side. There's the way in to the parking garage, and then there's a few exits, but this is one of the... okay, let's not do... I don't know where that took me. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, this is the way out of the parking garage. Wait, where is it? Where's the ramp? Here we go. I should be doing okay. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. But this is the way out. This is the way out. So I was driving back to my place from this garage. Now, how this garage works is you got to pay money. Now, where I don't pay any money because you validate for 3 hours, so you put under. So I was coming up the ramp. I scanned my ticket, and I was coming up this ramp right here. I think what happened was the guy behind me didn't want to pay money. I'm going to take a wild guess and say the guy didn't want to pay money, because I don't even know how it's possible to go as fast as he was going, unless you just zoom by the gate. But you heard the tires squeal. You heard him squeal. You zoom. He zoomed. He basically zoomed. I was going like 1 mile, 2 miles an hour up this ramp, because obviously got to yield and whatnot. And just like that, as he came up this ramp, basically, back of the car got destroyed. My head, I think it hit the back of the seat. I'm not sure. Definitely some whiplash. And did not hit the steering wheel. Airbags didn't deploy. And the car was able to drive. Like, I was able to drive it today to the emergency room. I was able to drive it back home. So, I'm going to get checked out tomorrow, because there was some damage, and there was, like, sort of a gap in the trunk area. So, just in case there was, like, any water damage. Yeah, the guy who was fine. Yes, I got rear-ended. Yes, I got rear-ended. Yes. So, like, if I was here, there was a car right over here. Just doing some play-by-play with this. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Because this is where we get to dumb decisions territory. Already it was a dumb decision for the guy to come up the ramp. Already really, really dumb decision. Because now we're going to get to the fun stuff. We're going to get to the fun stuff now. So, obviously, guy hit my car. He gets out of his car. And I get out of my car. I think it's still on camera. Yes. The place center surrounds 24/7. So I'm going to call. I called them today and said, if the police contact us, we'll give them the footage. I should be okay. Yeah, let's start with that first. I should be okay. I have some... Oh, it's noticeable. Let me see if I can... Yeah, let me see if I can pull up a photo. It's noticeable. It's definitely noticeable. James, if I appreciate you, here's some catch, help out with repairs. Can we, Toronto? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton, man. Thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. As far as my apartments, well, I live downtown, so it's about a mile. That's about a mile. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets absolutely crazy. But appreciate you, James, a ton. Because the guy is getting a punishment. Well, they got to find the guy first. But here's basically, it's not tall. I was able to drive it. Basically, let me see if I can. Yeah, I mean it's noticeable. It was supposed to have on the couch roller group. Was it the It had to be the bring this back. It had to be that one. Yeah. So this is the back. Yeah. What's the other person's fault? I got rear-ended. Basically, I was coming up this ramp. And then a guy was zooming behind me and hit me at like 30 miles an hour. I was going like 1 or 2 miles an hour. Yeah. You notice. And there's another photo that I didn't post. But there's like there's some damage. Hang on. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, someone screen haven't posted. Yep. I had a feeling. Yeah, let's see if I can airdrop it. Could just walk. Nah, it was late at night. It's like a half-hour walk. Anyone else here? Yes. Yeah, no, people saw it. But basically, long story short, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, like, there's some damage here, like, there's a bit of a hole, so I'm gonna get a check out tomorrow, make sure. But this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets absolutely crazy. Because the guy comes out of the car. Yeah, drive blue Jeep. Yes. So the guy comes out of the car. I get out of my car as well, because obviously. And at first, I think this guy's going to hit me a second time. Like, other guys were, trunk and center is the right bumper. Yeah, so basically, I first off, the guy thinks it's gonna hit me. Well, it's a mile straight. I'm on the way through the field, Mets are back to second, just a 5 seed. Yeah, although no one in the NL is really playing all that great right now in that one. So have you two, it's probably on LTR, so I can't. Yeah, no, I should be okay. Might have some fogginess every now and then, so I might just have to look away from the screen every now and then. But I should be okay. Are they generally pretty bad? It's weird. They're either very aggressive or very, very slow in their zone between. Well, I think it's the whiplash now. You're not expecting it. How much do I donate from the David Wright number time or so the Mets game wins? Ooh. Well, a Hundo Jack. The Hundo Jack automatically gets the game. So if anyone donates $100 by themselves, they got to pick a game. So the Hundo Jack would be in play for that. But basically, long story short with this. Yeah, let's slow it down. Basically, the guy gets out of his car. And he's still in his car. Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good. The guy is still, like, in his car. I get out of my car, and there are, like, people on the side who are watching this. And they're like, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Like, they think he's going to hit me again. But eventually, he puts the car in park. Thank God. He puts the car in park. He gets out of the car and says, my bad, bro, my bad. Entirely my fault. I got insurance. Say I got insurance. And... Oh, no, it's not... Yeah, no, it could have been a lot worse. Look, it could have been a lot worse. Where'd I go? I went to the bar last night to watch a band of mine play. I think I'm doing okay. A bit of, like, fogginess, lightheadedness at times, but it comes and goes. In terms of, like, any, like, damage, like, broken bones, nothing. In terms of, like, the rest of my body, no. Just, like, some headaches every now and then. But the guy gets out of his car, and then he says, look, we're blocking the ramp right now, which is true. We're blocking the ramp. Why don't we get out off the ramp so that we can exchange insurance information and do all that there? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. That's smart. Let's do that. Because, yeah, we're blocking the people trying to get out of the garage. Didn't want to do that. So what the plan was for me to put my hazards on and go over here, make a left over here, and park. Not over here, obviously, because that's blocking the entrance, but right around over here, okay? So that was the plan, okay? He did not do that. He drove off. So you're thinking, okay, this is your classic hit and run. But oh no. Because we were dealing with someone special here. We were dealing with someone special here. Before he drove off, before he drove off, he said, let me give you my phone. Okay? He said, let me give you my phone. And not his number. I'm talking his actual phone. No, not away from DMX game. Back from the bar. Back from a bar. His actual phone. He gave me his actual phone. And it was like, do you want my watch? And I'm like, no. Like, I have your phone. That's fine. So here I am. He does a hit and run. I am in possession of his actual phone at this point. Now, Now, I couldn't do the... I don't have the phone right now, though. It got impounded by the police. I called the police. Well, I had his phone. I had his phone. And then I gave it to the police because they impounded the phone. But basically, I called 911 because you can do emergency calls. I couldn't get on the phone, obviously, because you have to do, like, the Face ID and whatnot. I didn't know the passcode. But I called 911 from his phone so that his phone number was in the system. So that at least they had the number on file. So I don't know the guy's name. I don't know, like, I know what he looks like. I know, like, sort of what the car he drove. Like, it was, like, a grayish sedan of sort. But he gave me his actual phone. So I was in possession of his phone. And you might be saying, okay, maybe it's a burner phone. Maybe it's a brick phone. Maybe it's a stolen phone. He was getting notifications while, like, this was happening. So I was, like, getting notifications on his phone. Like, text, like, you could see, like, text notifications. So, like, you know, if you go in here, you scroll up, you see, like, stuff, like, you see, like, Twitter, like, you get, like, Twitter notifications, or, like, you know, you put your, I don't have a dash cam now. When you put on, like, when you put it on airplane mode, but you put it on airplane mode, but you still get the notifications when you're on, you still get the notifications, you just can't look at them, but, like, you get the notifications, like, Twitter and whatnot. I didn't drink, no, I don't drink. I don't drink. What was the point? I guess to think he was going to run off. But he literally gave me his phone. The guy gave me his phone. So, at that point, I'm in possession of his phone. And it's a real phone. It's got, like, an actual background. He was getting, like, there were different apps that he had stuff what he was getting text messages and whatnot. So, I think he gave me it just to assure that he wasn't going to do a hit and run. But then he did a hit and run. So... Look, I'm not saying do hit and runs. I'm not saying, oh no, I'm going to. Don't worry. I said, like, I told the police, look, I want to take it as far as I can, and I'll get the footage, and if I can get the footage, I'll send it to you, and they will. I think tomorrow the detective's office is Monday through Friday. They work bank hours, so I already contacted the parking garage. They have the footage, so yeah, because it could ping maybe. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, if you're going to do a hit and run, don't give the person that you hit their phone. Should have looked, well, you can't look through it. The problem is that I couldn't look through it. Like, it had Face ID and password and whatnot. I don't have his phone now. It's, the police have it. Well, crime, hit and run. Press charge for hit and run. Because I did, like, potential, like I do, like, have some, like, I did get some medication to, like, I do have some ibuprofen. I have to pick that up tomorrow. Because I did go to the emergency room. Yes. I was coming out of the garage. And he was going, like, he was driving, like, super fast. You heard the tire squeal. And my guess is the only way you could even pick up that kind of speed in that garage, the only way, coming off this ramp, or out the ramp, yeah, I don't know what, I can't believe the Mariners got that. I can't believe the Mariners and Pirates did very well. Did very well to start the draft off. Draft out to Arizona. Well, I took it in New York. But the only way you could possibly come up the ramp that fast to get Lionel Hutz to represent me, I'm down. Yeah, like, I got whiplash. I definitely got whiplash. Didn't have him on the steering wheel. It could have been a lot worse. But the guy, like, the only way to get that kind of speed is if you go through the gate immediately so that you try to beat the payment. No, you can represent yourself. You're allowed to, you're always allowed to represent yourself. You're always allowed to represent yourself. You can't represent other people you don't have a license, but you can always represent yourself. Some because below the head, I think a little bit. I definitely have like some, it comes and goes. The headache kind of comes and goes. So, like, sometimes I will have to look away from the screen for just a little bit. How many miles an hour? I'm guessing 30. You could hear, yeah, the others are already giving the phone. Um, yeah, Doyle's, that's a good pick. I have a buddy of mine who's a Tennessee fan. He is furious that the Cardinals got him. For over September 7th, yes. Right, don't credit someone for a lot of degree, yes. Yeah, he screwed up bad. He screwed up badly, basically. Like, I'm taking this as far as it can go. But, yeah, he had to be going at least 30 up the ramp. Because there is no way you can possibly squeal the tires and go that quickly. Unless you're trying to... Because the gate, like, comes and it goes up and down after you pay. So I'm guessing he didn't want to pay. Which is dumb because the bar I go to literally you validate for 3 hours. So it makes no sense. It was not a famous rich person. No. Think of Warren for his wrestling future? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you can always represent yourself. You don't have to be a lawyer to represent yourself. You can always represent yourself. It's usually a bad idea to do it. Usually a very bad idea to do it. The person who hit you knows... No, he had no idea. He had no idea. That's probably why I want it. Yeah, maybe. Either way, the police have it now. The police have it. The garage is under surveillance 24/7, so they'll have the footage. Would I find this online? No, not yet. Not yet, at least. I don't know why. I don't have a dash cam. I don't know why it would be online. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Just bizarre situation. There were witnesses. Like, because people were walking over here, and a lot of people, there's another bar up here that a lot of people were going to at, like, midnight. So there were people who were watching this walking up, and I'm assuming they were going to go around up to Skate and whatnot. Right, whoever represents themselves a full fork line, yep, that's very common saying. Yeah. So I went to the same high school as me and graduated somewhere. Nice. You know, I'm happy for the kid. He's going to get a picture of the Cardinals. It's like Tom in Phoenix. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. First time it's ever happened to me. Yeah, trying to flee for a reason. Yeah, but then I don't get... If you're going to flee, flee. If you're going to flee, like, don't get out of the car so I have no idea what you look like. If you're going to flee, like, why would you, like, give me the phone? And, like, I have a description of what you look like. Yeah, basically what happens is that we couldn't do card CBACs because last night I was in a bad accident. Could I tell he was intoxicated or drunk? He didn't seem... I mean... He seemed coherent. He wasn't slurring his speech. He wasn't slurring. I don't know what, like, I will say he squealed it, yes. Yeah, no, go for it, yeah. Yeah, if you want to, yeah. He has a phone by, yeah. But it's also, too, because he's like, I'll give you my watch as well. Like, if you want. I'm like, no, I don't need your watch. I didn't realize he was going to flee. I thought, like, okay, I have one thing on him. I don't need a second. Why sound like Brooklyn Nine-Plot? Yeah. Even the police, like, I called 911 when the police showed up. I could just throw it out the window, yeah. I called 911 when the police showed up. And, like, it wasn't an emergency, but I called 911 from the phone. I didn't do the non-emergency one from my phone. I called it from his phone so that it was on the record. Of course, the drive-through gets to drive itself. Yes. How far was this bar from my home? I'd say about a mile, maybe 1.2 miles. No, we don't have front license plates in Arizona, so I didn't catch the license plate. I didn't catch the plate because we don't have fronts in Arizona. New York, they have fronts. If it was New York, I would have. I would take a picture of the car. Would take a picture of the car if it was a front plate. But yeah, maybe we'll capture. All right, all good. Right, makes sense. Yeah. Our kid went to the same high school as I do. Ooh. So just a bizarre situation. Even the cop was like, I am confused. Even the cop was like, well, this is a bizarre set of circumstances. He's like, we haven't had a lot of hit and runs like this. How'd he get his phone? No, he gave it to me. He didn't leave behind. He literally gave it to me. He was like, I'll give you my phone. What GTA story mode character does he look like? If I had to guess, of the three, definitely Franklin. Definitely a Franklin build. Definitely Franklin. How was it? Like 105. 105. Yeah, from ASU. Ooh, all right. Yeah, but he literally gave me his phone. As I was, yeah, super cool. Literally. Yeah, literally the dumbest. If you're going to do a hit and run, do not, like obviously, like I'm not happy about what happened. Like, if you're going to do it, don't do what he did. What are the next steps there? Yeah, and I'd be worried about the raise. Yeah, he then offered me his watch. I don't know if you know, like a gold watch. I'm guessing an Apple Watch. But he offered me his watch as well. Yeah, Sharpers will cover the list minutes and a half. Yeah, and the Rays have a lot of road games coming up too, so yeah, I would be a bit concerned. But in next steps, well, I went to the ER today. I went to the ER, did some testing on me. Everything seems to be okay. I have a bit of fogginess and dizziness at times, like when I get up, I feel a bit disoriented. Some fogginess every now and then. So like some heavy. It alternates between the front and the back of the head sometimes. They said no neurological damage, no structural damage, no nothing. Everything seems okay. They don't test for concussions there, but they said you probably have like a slight concussion. We're going to give you ibuprofen. If things don't get better in the next week, go to the concussion center, get it tested out. Did I get hurt? I mean, I do have like a bit of a headache, but it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a heck of a lot worse. I had some whiplash. I don't remember if I hit my head on the back of the car. I didn't hit it on the steering wheel. The airbags did not deploy. But I don't remember hit on the back of the seat, but I did get some whiplash. Worse is just some headaches that come and go. Yeah, sounds like a blue alert. It does. It does. And obviously, I already filed a claim with Geico. I'm getting the car checked out tomorrow morning, so we're still good for the afternoon stream, where we're going to start the College Football Dynasty, which I'm really excited about. Does laughing hurt? No. No. I haven't had a chance to laugh a whole lot. Mayo Clinic, no, I did not. No. Laughing is not... the headaches come and go. Whiplash film, oh, that's my favorite movie. Whiplash is my favorite live-action movie. Whiplash is incredible. Whiplash is one of the... I think Whiplash is the greatest live-action movie ever made. Like, if I could watch... Like, it's in my top 3 for sure. Like, Whiplash is legitimately an incredible movie. I love that movie. But, yeah, if he gave me his idea and fled, yeah, that would be amazing. And he says for the Geico Pig. Final on mobile, so we should be good. And we not stream this one. Yeah, I was going to say... I was going to say, like, on the bright side, the damage to the car, I think it's cosmetic. Again, there might be some issue with the trunk, but I was able to open the trunk. I checked on the scene. I was able to open the trunk. 0 was least. It comes and goes, but, I mean, honestly, like a 2. Honestly, like a 2. Did it have a K-pop background? It did not. No, it was a purple background with, like a purple background with, like, a sun. It was, like, a very, like, a sun and then a cross on it, like a Christian cross, like a sun. Gecko on the case, yes. Yeah, I sent the photos to Geico, and they already said you're not at fault. They already said. No mechanical? I don't think so. I'm having the phone got impounded by the police. His phone, I gave it to the police. Guy Pig will still be airing decades from him? No, I don't think so. Not like permanently. Yeah, like 2 hours out of 10, yeah. Even sure it's somehow, no, it's not. 3 minutes from teeth removed and it hurts for the first 3 days? Yes. There's nothing in the Ten Commandments about thou shalt hit and run. What was the guy saying? I don't know. I could tell you what he looks like. I could tell you, like, around my height, maybe a bit taller. Around my age. But I could not... I don't know the guy's name. I don't know any identification on him, but... But, yeah, literally, why would he give me the phone is the question. And I didn't know how to, like, get his number. But he literally just handed me the phone. And there was stuff on it. So just a interesting circumstance. All because he didn't want to pay $5 to get off the gate. Was it my nephew? I highly doubt it. It was like it's like a lighter skinned African American. It was around, like lighter skinned African American around my height, bit taller. I would say maybe 6 feet 5'11". Definitely like skinnier build, like some muscle, but skinny build, if that makes sense. Like definitely was not overweight. Yeah, Tristan Refine, yeah. And yeah, it was just a bizarre situation. Your family friend? Yeah. No, it was not anyone with you. Just a bizarre situation. It's funny too, because there are 2 exits to this, and if I just went out the other exit, this wouldn't have happened. But obviously, they always said, look, you're not at fault. Which obviously, because I got rear-ended. It was not Marte. It was not Cattell Marte. It was definitely not Cattell Marte. He's in Anaheim right now. He's got bigger issues to worry about with how bad the D-backs are playing. It was your Sanders. Jackson with 2, glad you're okay. Appreciate it. And Stars 3 homers today. He is a beast. I heard Superman's incredible. Yeah, I asked him what do you want me to do with it? Well, I think the thing was like it's like collateral. That's the first thing that came to mind was collateral. Was he at the bar too? I don't think so. No, I don't think he was at the bar. There's a lot of different things that take place at this, so it's not just there's the bar. There's a second bar. This is also a good downtown parking spot as well. There was also, he didn't seem like the kind of person who would come back from a Katy Perry concert, but if you look at where the bar is that I go to, it is literally, so this is the bar where the band plays at, that I go to every week. And then Keller with the 2, glad you're okay, been there before. Yep, not fun. Beartine, Z-Bucks, Red Sox. Oh, easily Red Sox. I'm close. Remember that place? Did not look like Rashiras. Yeah, we got you on the Marlins already. Got you on the Fish. Yeah, Orioles, it's troublesome. Yeah, but basically the bar I go... So, like, Katy Perry was there last night. I don't think he would be at the Katy Perry concert, but basically... So, the bar I go to is this place right here. Okay, this place right here. So, this is the garage for that bar. So, I go to that place. So, there's a bunch of stuff around here. I mean, it's gorgeous in downtown Phoenix. It's gorgeous. They have like Katy Perry for you have. But basically... I don't know why it's taking so long to click. But yeah, but like, the arena's right there. The arena's right here. That's a very old photo. It's a stalking six still. Hasn't been that in a while. But then Chase Field's like right there as well. That's Jeff Clanny. You Marlins draft? Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the prospects. All I know is that the Angels, I don't know what they were thinking. But I like what the Mariners and Pirates did. I do like that. Who was it? Wasn't sure. Could have been DeMarcus. It could have been DeMarcus Stone. Yes, they were at the bar. Hit and run. I liked it. Hope JG don't mind it just to try it. Felt so wrong. Felt so right. It was just a bizarre... Because, like, when he offered me the phone, I was saying, okay, you know what? Yeah, that's collateral. It's almost like if you, like, accidentally leave your... You, like, forget you left your wallet in the... Like, in the car, and you're at a restaurant, you have to pay. And say, okay, I'll leave, like, my car key... Or, not my car keys, but, like, I'll leave something here so that you have it. Like, I'm not going to, like, dine and dash on you or whatnot. Yeah, we're going to take requests in just a little bit. We're going to take it in just a little bit. But that's what I thought it was like just so that you seems it's not gonna be like a dine and dash or like a hit and run. Like he offered me the collateral to be like, okay, look, you can trust me. You can definitely trust me. Like here's my phone. We'll go to this spot, and then we'll exchange insurance information and whatnot. And then just left. I didn't know what the. It was such a bizarre situation. It was a bizarre situation, but yeah. Red Sox swing sticks, they look good. They look really good. Roman Anthony's starting to get going. I like that a lot. But yeah, basically that's what happened. Bizarre situation. I'm doing for the most part okay. What do you get to watch for the phone? Is it going to hit and run? Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was an Apple Watch, but yeah, you would have thought the watch at least you wouldn't be able to identify. The watch you wouldn't have been able to identify unless it was like an Apple Watch. He didn't have the Canadian accent. You can't get him on theft for not paying a part. Yep. Well, I'm not sure. I would assume, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like $5. I don't know why. So I have a Tiger sweep. I think you got a team that's in the hunt. Definitely got a team that's in the wild card hunt. Definitely got a team that's it's gonna be fun September. It's gonna be a fun September. Yeah, like it could have been a lot worse. Like the car still drives. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. Probably gonna have to replace the back, like the bumper and the trunk maybe. But the car drives fine. I'm for the most part okay. Again, I couldn't put out a video yesterday because obviously like parts shop purchase was not like I just need to lay down, and it was just a crazy night. But I'm okay. Just again a bit of fogginess every now and then. So I might have to look away every now and then, but otherwise we're okay. But yeah, just the absolute dumbest criminal. Like if you're gonna hit and run, like it's one thing to hit and run. It's another thing to hit and run where, yeah, I think, yeah, he could have hit me. He could have been a bear. Yeah, could have been a bear. Joe the Fiver, appreciate you, man. And with that, we're gonna start OT. Why not? Let's start OT on that note. So let's get some requests in. Why not Quartet does driving lessons? We'll get to an exit. All right, perfect. We'll get you in the meds. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so we'll do some ChatGPT and we'll get all that. We'll start that right now. Appreciate you. You see what it takes to get into the queue, and I'll still answer like all your questions and whatnot. But yeah, that's what happened. I can't believe how dumb he was to literally, yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine character, pretty much, number 5. It was like the funniest. Like, why the heck would you do that? Borrowed someone's car, stolen? I don't know. I didn't get a license plate. But he gave me his phone. And it's just like, it's his real phone. It's not a burner phone. There was stuff on it. Yeah, thank God Darwin's got serious win. Yep, that helps for the D-backs. Not that. We're going to be selling. D-backs going to be selling. And then we got David Tours, Schiller Vision, Same Camera commercials. All right, appreciate it. You know, I thought they would too. I absolutely thought they would too. Appreciate you. J. Cole, baby. J. Cole. Talented. All right. So, which game do you want Dave? I'll get you in the call for. I'm guessing... actually, I don't know. I'm guessing you want the Giants, but I'm not sure. So, Stephanie is raging. All right. About that. Yeah. Yeah, she is. She is definitely raging. What messages were there on the phone? Oh, I didn't see the messages. You want Blue Giant? Yep. Perfect. I didn't see the messages. I couldn't, like, unlock the messages. All I know is that he was getting, like, notifications. He was getting text messages on his phone. Number 1 song, Disco Demolition Night. 46th anniversary. Ooh. Charity phone gifter hitter who ran. Yeah. Well, Kyrie died last year, but yeah, that was, like, heartbreaking, obviously. That was heartbreaking. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse for me. Number 1 song, Disco Demolition Night. I'm gonna guess... Ooh. We're gonna go with... Man. Oh. I'm gonna... It's gotta be some in disco. It's gotta be some in disco. Man. It's not Ring My Bell. I think that was earlier in the year. I want to say a Donna Summer song. I don't think it's Bad Girls. I don't think it's Bad Girls. Gonna guess Hot Stuff. Guessing Hot Stuff. Might want to release the hostages. All right, we got a lot of them. All right, yeah, I'm guessing that. I'm guessing that. Watch the NFL streak by There's Tremzo. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. We see a lot of people in here. All right. Neil Vatour. Classical Mint. Men's Wrestling Party. All right. Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to get Donna Summer, but I could be dead wrong. Then Michael Naruto. Lisa, what's the matter with the kids today? All right. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Really, I sent you. Maybe skip the time to sleep with some money because I enjoy. Okay. Perfect. All right. All good. Let's see. 2, 7, 9... 10.99. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. 12.99, 14, 18. Neil with another 2. 7 Fish in the Air by Beats by Ant. Perfect. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. It's out. All right. Let's get all these things in. Now, Neil wants Giants. Michael wants a vote. All right. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. Let me just get all this in. Give me a second. Like, I'm a version. Yeah. It was Ring My Bell. Are you kidding? Wasn't that the first song I said? Wasn't the very first song I said it's not Ring My Bell? I think that was earlier in the year. It was Ring My Bell. You gotta be kidding me. You actually have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. It literally won my live for on the 14th. We're gonna be live for some college football. Yes. Well, I got your, yeah, Played With Predator. Yes. Played With Predator, cancelment. And then Isaac, Kelly with the Fire. Yeah, we got a lot of requests at the same time. So let me get all these in. All right. Games, like I said, all right, perfect. All right. Let me get this all in. I said another question, Scott Barrett. Yes, I'm getting to all. Yep, I'm gonna get to all those. All-Star bracket time. All right, let's see. We're in the most favorite sports. Yes, Tigers, Stray, Jays, Yankees, Red Sox, Mariners. Right, give me right now Jays, Red Sox, Tigers, Stros, Tigers, Phillies over Padres, Brewers over Mets, Brewers over Dodgers, Cubs over Phillies, Cubs over Dodgers, Tigers over Cubs. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we got Schiller Visions. We have another fiber from Keller. All right. Ren and Lizzie hired Doof to make her brother disappear in air when their brothers are annoying. Perfect. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, Disco Domination, a second British invasion, New Wave, and Synth in just 2 short years. Yep, Disco, like, died and, like, nothing was happening. Like, I still love the music of 1980, but it was, like, a black void. So I started screaming like a bug. Yep, and there you go. Okay, so Keller's was... Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me get all this in. Hang on. Give me a second. Obviously, we gotta put a lot in the queue right now. You guys coming hot today. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys a ton. Okay, let's see. Chiller Visions. Hidden camera commercials. Okay, I already got David's on there. Okay, Bruce Smith, Shock, Steve Harvey. What's student's birthday? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Okay, read email. All right. I'm assuming just read to myself on that. Roost the hostages. No effects. The NFL is rigged. Earth is a trapezoid. Yeah, I mean, the Earth is a trapezoid. Flat Earth theory, no, it's trapezoid theory. Okay, men's restroom party. Appreciate you, Keller. Appreciate you, Keller. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Part of PSA. From Connor. Lisa, what's the matter with the kids today? By no effects. We'll do those back to back. Yeah, last one for disaster. Yep. That's saying that my brain is not in the right spots. Chloe Dreams last night was a prank you and I pulled on your parents where we hit stuff all around the parents' house. He had a cramp part of something in the ceiling for 24 hours, so I definitely who was quite angry. We didn't have a part of the ceiling like that. Okay, and then ChatGPT, Ren and Stimpy. We haven't done a Ren and... Ren and Lizzie. Why did I say Ren and... I thought it said Ren and Stimpy. Hired Doof to create Brother. Alright, then let me get all the donation numbers in on this. So first off, I know Michael, his $4 going to a vote. How do you even fit to episode? Yes, I don't know. The one episode for making me dislike Butterfly. Oh yeah, that episode is creepy. The live action stats were creepy on that one. No, I love the "We did it, Patrick. We saved the city" is one of the greatest lines in SpongeBob. It really is. That is one of the all-time greatest SpongeBob moments. I'm the trap. Sorry, I'm the table. I am the table. All right, let me put a poll up. Okay, so let's see. So I already got David's on the Giants. Isaac wants Reds Mets. Neil obviously wanted the Giants game. Yeah, Angels fans, yeah. I think that's a side we're never going to call an Angels game. We're going to call one at some point. We are going to call an Angels game at some point. I'm going to make it my mission. Jays lost series to the A's, yeah. Well, the A's might have been better as of late, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Giants, Jays. $5 from Neil. Michael's tour. Oh, that's very decisive. Okay. Michael's 4 actually is going to go to the Jays game. Isaac wants Reds Mets. Stuff on Amazon can ruin by temperature extremes during summer. I think as long as you're going to be home when it comes. I don't think so. As long as you're going to be home when it comes. 36. Something Fish in the Air beats by AI. And then Killers. That bracket wasn't a request, so that's a 10 on that. And then Killer with another 5er. So 91. All right, perfect. All right. How many 30 teams covered? 29. Covered 29 teams. The Angels are the only team we haven't done. We would have done them today if it weren't for those meddling drivers. Yeah, I realize J. Cole said that. Okay, Schiller Vision sending camera commercials. We would have done them too. Okay, here we go. Hidden camera commercials. I hit 30 or 90 first. I think 90. Once back in the playoff hunt? I think they're not out of it, but it's going to be tough. All right, unused camera take. All right, here we go. Oh, that's where the GIF is from? That's where the gift was from. Oh no. Will they get eliminated from playoff contention in like, I would guess like, what, 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks. God, Neil the Fiver. So somebody to cut compilation. All right, we'll do that. I mean, physical comedy is what he's so good at. Chris Farley is so good at physical comedy. Then Banjo, remember, for 22 months now, Lee Elliott passed away, ripped to the great, to the man gave us the greatest rants. Yes. Yeah, that, yeah. You know, that rant's iconic. That rant is iconic. That rant is iconic, yeah. Oh god, that was great. Yeah. The funny part about that is that skit only works because of Chris Farley. You know, he went like insane on everything. He was on, I think he was on all that at one point. He just like he was like crazy on that. Right, feel my head right now, beginning of Roxanne time in life. Yes. Oh yeah, no, yep. My life is brilliant. Yeah, he started too early. Yep, started too early on that. Hey Jude, there was something in the background that was in there. Yeah, no, but that's one of those skits that any other actor, that is just a completely boring skit. Any other actor, that's a completely boring skit. And Chris Farley is just, he's one of one. There will never be anyone like Chris Farley again. He was so good, especially physical comedy. All right, Bruce Smith shocks Steve Harvey during Fast Money. All right, here we go. Melissa Hannigan. Can't do hammer, so screwdriver. What? What? Got on the tour. Ron Solitown show. Oh my god. He replaces hammer. And then Neil, another 5, VO3, demonstratively classical one, perfect. Oh, yeah, that's my reaction. Like, what did you just say? Oh my god. That's not what I would have said if I can't say hammer. Yeah, the one with the cold beds, yep. Oh my god. Two oh seven 5. My bad. Offensive. Yep. Swiss. Black. But what other colors would you put? Red or black? Like would anyone put a third color? Yeah, you're not getting 72 on this. You're not getting 72 on that, I can tell you that much. Not on the first one, at least. Michael Herman's losing his mind. Made it plus 51. Yes, they made it one time. They made it the following year. Yeah, screwdriver's better answer. Yeah, hook a sharp. Yeah. Yeah, hammer makes more sense. That's the most common tool. But I would have gotten screwdriver if hammer was already taken. You retain their 0.001% chance of making it. Yep. Yeah. 0. Shocker. Okay, he said 4. A Kim Possible reboot? I'm going to say no. I think 5. I think 5. Yeah, Dale's so very good. Me, Myself, and I is a great song. I beat the Rams and most of the Eagles. 10 was #1 answer. Okay. Getting hit by. Yeah. It was about getting hit by. Yeah, car is #1. Okay. Takes in parallel parks to change lane and pack row full of trucks and bad drivers second times. Change lanes. Okay. Car's a good answer. Yeah, there we go. Bizarre Park song is our next start set. Yes. Over on a day for rocks to be eliminated. July 31st. #1 answer. #1 answer. Swiss, good answer. Can't go cheddar. Swiss is not a bad answer at all. Yep. And he'll get the 9, yeah, because it's either red or black. Yeah, eliminated August 1st. Yep. I think my birthday's going to be the cutoff date. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. I think it's to go Moans. That'd be fun. The car crash full breakdown. I gave like the first like 30 minutes. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Hang on. I'm very confused by this. Turn signals for an hour. Such as a trade for Kirk Cousins. I'm going to say about 20, 15, something around there. Yeah, but breakdown. Yeah, I gave like a 30-minute breakdown like to start the stream. But here's what I'm confused with this. So the question on Family Feud, Fast Money. Name a color you'd find on a checkerboard. Okay, so the first... I don't know who the first person was. First person says... Yeah, no, have the contract? Yes, I do. 51 people said red. 45 people said black. A color you'd find on a checkerboard. What are the other 4? What did the other 4 people say? Like, what other colors on a checkerboard are there besides red and black? Did they go green and think it was a roulette wheel or something? Like, I don't know what other options are there besides red or black for a checkerboard. So I'm a bit confused by that, but they got it right. I did see Uno coming to Vegas. I already texted my sister because she is like a beast at Uno. Like, she is really good at Uno. I already texted her, said, quit your job, go to Vegas. Beige, maybe white. Yeah, I don't know any, like, when I think, yeah, chess, maybe, yeah, maybe they're thinking chess. Yeah, maybe they're thinking chess. Yeah, that first answer was insane. That first answer, he said hammer first, and then he was like, nope, we're going penis. I release the hostages, the next song. We're gonna read the email as well. I'll read it to myself. I have a feeling I know what this is gonna be about. I do have a feeling I know what this is gonna be about. Oh God. Oh God. You know, I had a Neil, I had a feeling. Like I definitely had a feeling on that. Like you did warn me about that like a while ago with that. So but I completely understand. Completely understand. Look, you're always welcome here, man. You're always welcome here. I completely get it. I completely understand. Believe me. You never have to apologize for that. Yeah, I completely understand. You say, yeah. It's a break to picnic. Basket. Bring a basket. Potato salad. Question Esther and Festival. This is the same kind of question they Esther in the actual games back in the day. Yes. Well, the first question was if Captain Hook was a handyman, he replaced his hook hand with what? And the first one said hammer. I would have gone hammer, but hammer was already said, so try again. I would have gone screwdriver. And Bruce Smith said no, it's a penis. Yeah, because you definitely need that. Question was name something you do too much on vacation. What is my answer? Drink. I play the game. Obviously, I don't drink on vacation, but name something you do too much on vacation. Drink. Guessing drink, eat, sleep. I'm guessing those are the top three. Prosec would be, yeah. I could see that too. I could see that. I think it was still replaced with a tool. Replaced with what tool? Name a tool he replaced it with. Yeah. This album seems very radio friendly. With sausage, eat. Yep. It's not a bad answer. Yeah, eat, drink, and sleep. I'm guessing the top three. I get eat, especially if it's like on a cruise. Oh, on a cruise, I'm guessing eat would definitely be, because all the food's free at the buffet and whatnot. All right, we're gonna do the NoFX song next. Yeah, corkscrew. Yeah. Okay, Liza. So we got 2 songs by this band named Liza. Play on your phone? Oh no, that's definitely not an answer. Promotion of Family Feud in 06? I don't know. I'm guessing Burger King. It was Michael Irvin? Oh, okay. Drink and play on phone. I get drink. Yeah. Yeah, drink. How many points did drink get? How many did drink get? Because that would have been my number 1. Just playing the game. Playing the meta. It's funny, for me, what I do too much on vacation definitely would not be a number 1 answer at all. I would go with work. I work too much on vacation. I don't eat too much. I actually lose weight on vacation because I walk everywhere. Sleep? No, I'm on a regular schedule, unlike my work schedule. Home runs every game. We're gonna have it on the background. We're gonna have it on the background. We're gonna play some College Football Dynasty, instead. Pizza Hut? Oh man. More anxious because about a routine, yes. Right, can I play Uno in Vegas? Yes. I told my sister about it. I was like, when are you quitting your job and going to Vegas? She just got her master's. I'm like, you don't need the master's. Just move to Vegas and play Uno. Because she's good at Uno. She plays very competitive Uno games. Very competitive Uno games. When your parents have College Bowl 26 relate? All right. Go for it. Someone said, oh wait. Yeah, the name of animal thriller name. Yeah, cat, dog. Yeah, I know someone said alligator, which is just insane. What kitchen supply completes this funny family food photo? Name a dish you use ground beef to make. What kitchen blender. I'm like, for a fail, I'm gonna guess a blender. Name a dish? Yeah. I'm gonna guess a blender. Uno friends, hey, I might have to go to Vegas, yeah. Can I win there? I think so, yeah. I think I could do pretty well. What game should feature power trips, skipper cards? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so I like this song a lot. This album is very, very radio friendly. The Snake, I have not heard The Snake. It's disappointing. Face Up. Oh, boo. Boo. Is it Frying Pan? Oh, God. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Rank the sneak attacks. Wacky someone in the chest is probably number 1. Alright, let's do what's the matter with kids these days? So it's a minute long. Oh, wait, your question. No, your question didn't go through. Your question didn't go through. You said one opinion on something College World 26 related, and nothing else went through after that. Later players on Family Feud, one of the players said, oh, God. Yeah, you know, not a bad answer, honestly, Connor. Not a bad answer. UCF had to make a decision. American or be independent? Independent. State takes a short stay for a home in. Definitely not Arizona. I'm going to guess, it's got to be a Midwest region. I'm going to guess Wyoming. I'm going to guess Wyoming. I'm going to guess Wyoming. It's either a state in the deep south or a state where there's a lot of land. Show can disappear and challenges when immune to become the snake and form alliances with others to avoid elimination. That just sounds like Big Brother. That sounds just like a sped up version of Big Brother. Wait, bingo, who? Wyoming or Mississippi? Who got it right? Keller or Neil or me? Oh, that's not gonna Ripley. Did Neil get it right? Did I get it? I got it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of land in Wyoming. Right, they would still reject him. Yes, they would still reject him. Yeah. All right. The NFL is rigged. Earth is a trapezoid. I've never heard this. Okay. Oh, it's only 27 seconds? Okay. Wow. They list no sources. What? Okay, well that was a great video. That was a great video. Are you kidding me? What month of the year? Oh, was it September? I remember the question. It was the what month does a woman look the most pregnant? Or start to look pregnant, I think. What month does a woman start to look pregnant? And I think it was September. Neil the Nerd 10, are you ready for Rick Football S3X Records? Ooh. Oh, I like it. Are you ready for Rick Football? Correct, let's go, baby. That's a funny blooper. I love that one. Right, they're close, yeah. And then another Rick Super Bowl by S3X. All right, appreciate you, man. Let's get you in. Yeah, like reading through the email, I completely get it. And obviously, like if you ever have that, like those thoughts, like you can always contact me, and you can always like go to the room if that makes sense. Oh, I have no idea on that one, Rob. How would Steve Harvey return in September and said previous question? He would be like, wait, what? He would be like, wait. Oh yeah, Al Smith did host Double Dare, but it wasn't like the actual game show that we know of. Why UCF getting Big 12 despite close being over 800 miles away? Florida footprint. Florida footprint is big. And also, around that time, the Big 12 was losing members, so they wanted to make sure they weren't getting, like, poached off. Because you have to remember, too, the Pac-12... There were rumors like the Pac-12 was going to poach off members of the Big 12, so the Big 12 wanted to get ahead of the curve. So, it made sense. I'm still fine with UCF in the Big 12. I'm fine with that. Right, they were... Yes, right, yeah. I'm fine with them. They got the alumni base. I'm fine with UCF in there. Yeah, Go to Football Spare has an intriguing video. Yeah, what did Football Spare do today? Haven't seen that yet. Stevens, haven't heard that name in a while. Have not heard that name in a while. He's talented. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know he's talented. And some part of a summer storm, snow. I mean, if it's winter, yeah, it's winter. Yeah, 1:30. Jeez. Yeah, it's awful. That is awful. Boom came out August 24, February 25. Super Bowl song did not age well. Oh, no. It's almost like the greatest commercial that didn't age well at all Anyone see the gambling commercial from 2014 in Germany? Or no, it wasn't Germany. I think it was Malaysia? Was it the Philippines or Malaysia? Anyone see that? How's it going, Andrew Garfan? Appreciate you, man. How'd you do the draft? Giants get the first pick. And then every other pick's award based on a dance-off. Or a sing-off. Everything is based on a sing-off. Worst my performance ever, probably. There was one where someone got like 4 points. That's pretty bad. But anyone see? Does anyone know the commercial I'm talking about? I think it was like either Malaysia or the Philippines. In the it's the greatest commercial of all time. Like classical mint. What was one of the questions? It was Singapore? It was Singapore. Yes, it was Singapore. Yes, 2014 World Cup, yes. Oh, you don't remember that one? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Basically, there were a bunch of kids talking. What do you think he really gave me a phone? I don't know. Was he drunk? I'm not sure. Yeah, basically, like they were, I think it was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman? Is that what it is? Somebody emailed at some point on I like that show. Was like, ooh, all right. Yeah, basically it was the, it was like World Cup's coming up. Are you excited for it? I'm like, yeah, I want Brazil to win because I love Neymar. I want Argentina to win because Messi. And then some kids like, I want Germany to win because my dad bet my life savings on Germany. And like it got like weirdly somber requirements, and it's like it was an anti-gambling ad. Now the party's really starting after that. But I was like, I want Germany to win because otherwise they're going to be homeless because my dad bet all our money on Germany to win, and then they win the World Cup. So it's like the richest person in the world. I was a fixture on that summer. Unless you're like a way better at baseball than I think. So if you don't know about Metallica, I thought it was a prescription for a drug company at first. Yes, me too. And that's what everyone thought. Yeah, that was your Germany won. That was your Germany won. They put that ad out before the World Cup, and they won the World Cup that year. So it's like, yeah, I think it sent the wrong message. Yusuf gone to the playoff. Yeah, they were going to be pulling out spell in this song, absolutely. I think they would have. I don't know what they would have done. I think they would have lost. I think they would have lost. Yeah, kid owns a yacht now, electric town, yes. So that's like make an updated version of the ad. That's like completely change the ad after the World Cup. Like, yeah, this is not working. We can't run this anymore. Like, we screwed up. We gave people the wrong idea. Why the pill bomb make another appearance here after? I have no idea. Like, it really does look like a drug. The Ona Vital ad really looks like it's a drug company at first. I don't know how no one saw that at first. Like, everyone, like the animation, some of you think drug company. You immediately think drug company. I'm like, why? I like to be in this song, too. Maybe having a party in the men's restroom is not the best idea. Oh, all right. We got a fire from NJ Car fan. Appreciate you, man. I'm guessing Mets. Yeah, that kid's very happy now, yes. See the first player do it? No, he's not the first. It's not the first. I think Marcus Superior like over 200 yards rushing and a losing effort in a bowl game. 184 pitch product Shark Tank. Oh, you want Jays. All right, perfect. My bad. My bad. Didn't see that part. Didn't see that part. Another college hero. Ooh. Yeah, but he deserved the MVP of that game for sure. I know, like, losing team MVP, kind of tough to give it to, but that's one of the few exceptions. Yeah, we went pitcher in the first round, and we went with a hitter. We went with a high school guy. We went two guys on. We went with the guy that was on Team USA. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Obviously not ready yet. He's 18 years old. My guess is he'll be like a Tel Marte replacement in 4 years' time. Louisville pitcher. Then we went with a guy. I like his slider a lot. Obviously some control issues. Definitely some control issues with him, but throws heat. Slider's good. Started games for Louisville. I think he's going to be I'm going to guess probably in like 3 years' time. So I'll have him in the rotation alongside Burns when he comes back on Tommy John, Ryan Nelson. Lynn will be ready by that point. We're going to have a filthy rotation in a few years, I think. I think if Forbes plays, like develops like I think he will, again, he's already got like 100 on his fastball, 60 grade slider. He's already pretty good. Obviously, just got to work on the control issues. But you're going to have Ryan Nelson, who's pitching the lights out. He's an ace as of late. Corbin Burns back on Tommy John. Yumin Lin, who looks to be in a very good spot. He's close to getting ready to get called up. This might have a good rotation in a few years. I'm okay, yes. Yeah, just a bit of like fogginess every now and then, but I'm okay. Who are the worst Super Bowl MVP performance? Joe Namath did not throw a touchdown. Joe Namath did not throw a touchdown and won MVP at Super Bowl 3. Ryan Leaf of baseball? Maybe Mark Appel? Maybe Appel? I don't know. Like, high draft pick, expect to do a lot, and he didn't even make it to the majors. It's a number 1 pick. He didn't even make it to the majors. Next 1984, maybe think it was Dystopian Ed. Yes! You think that too? What 2 sports talk show? Yeah, I guessed Buck and Aikman on that one. Okay, playdate with a Predator PSA. Are the D-backs going to head back to the World Series in the next 5 years? No, I think the Dodgers and Mets just have more money. Russell or Leaf, who was worse? Leaf was a worse quarterback. Russell was the bigger bust, but Leaf was the worst quarterback. Eisen Patrick. Oh, I can see that, yeah. Oh. Oh my God. They had to get like the funniest man possible to do that ad. They had to just have the guy with like the funniest voice imaginable to do that. Really? Is Lance bigger bust than Leaf? I'm going to say no. Because Leaf was the 3rd quarterback. Leaf was the 2nd. And it didn't destroy the franchise the way that Leaf did. But he's bad. He's one of the biggest busts of all time. All right. Jackson had, I think it did, yeah. I think Dwight had 2. Or, I think Dexter Brooks had 2. Rank the 3. Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. Wheel of Fortune's 3 because you just feel dumber watching it at times. Jeopardy's number 1. Jeopardy, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune. That's my ranking. Problem with Wheel of Fortune, like Family Feud, you can play along. There's suspense for playing along. Jeopardy, pace is incredible on Jeopardy. The pace is amazing. At least Tom Brady led the game-winning drive. I'm fine with that. Although I think Law could have won MVP. If you gave Law MVP, no problem with that. Biggest feud rep us: Leaf, Russell, Myra, Harrington. No, I'd say Achilles Smith is bigger than Joey Harrington. Myra was bad, but he did have a good rookie season. I think Schlister is the biggest, is up there. I think Art's got to be. Yeah, they got lucky with Purdy, yes. I think Art is worse than any of Myra and Harrington, for sure. Yeah, Jeopardy can play along. It's fast-paced. Makes you feel smart. Family Feud can play along, too. Wheel of Fortune. Once you guess correctly, there's really no reason to watch the rest. Also, Wheel of Fortune, part of the problem, too, is like the final, like, some of the rounds, they're also based on how the contestants guess. So you can't really play along the way like you can with Jeopardy, if that makes sense. I did not see that, Jacob. I did not see that. Yeah, regular time is to Wallenmeyer. Yes. And then the Bears give up first round pick for some reason. Well, Brady, I at least got just because, I mean, the Pats were a 1 seed that year. Brady was playing great, and Wentz did get hurt. I do get that. Right, pseudo's the most useless knowledge. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they are some pretty smart questions. I mean, some of the, like, combination categories where it's, like, Super Bowl MVP winners combined with, literature. Like, those are, or combined with TV. It's like, like this quarterback won an MVP with quarterback that won MVP of the Super Bowl with 2 different teams and also starred in a hit 1970 sitcom. What is Tom Brady Bunch? Like, those are tough. Yeah. Yeah. The Beth and Barstow. Yes. Yeah. No, the smell. A lot of lines on the smell in that one. Of the obese, I only got one of the messages in that, but yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he was worse than Leaf. Yes, Leaf was bad. Schlichter was worse. Yeah, Jennings is great because he knows the Yeah, Jennings knows the pace. He also knows the answers to the questions, so there's no pause in between, and he relates to the contestants. He knows what it's like to be a contestant. He's a great host. He's a great host. Yeah, the floor, good concept. I think the pacing was very slow on the floor. The first episode. The problem with the first episode of The Floor, they had, like, it took way too long to get into the gameplay, especially compared to the first. Yeah, fun but gross part, yeah. Not a lot of space in that one, too. Yeah, way more quick, because he knows the answers. Bialik didn't know the answers to the question. You can tell. You can tell when someone knows the answer versus when they don't. Where they should not, right, that's not part of their job description. You know, and he was great on Jeopardy, too. Aaron Rodgers was phenomenal on Jeopardy. You know, I'm with you on that one, Jacob. Right, some fish in the air. Next song. Even the floor, the pacing. They should have done more. They really should have done more. The pacing should have been quicker, and they should have done a segment during the pregame show. Timothy Chalamet? Yes, I do. I do. He's got the charisma for it. Ooh. Booty. Wow. Sorry, I'm possibly confused about enjoyable. I've heard good things. I've heard mixed but good things about it. Right, Shrek knew the end. Yes. It's a friggin' hammer. Put mustard seeds, yes. You can throw the banner contestant. Oh, I do love Alex Banner when it's like a contestant that clearly like has no interesting facts about their life. Like, good for you. On one hand, I'm jealous of the contestants on Jeopardy for how much they know and how good they are. And on the other hand, I'm not, because they live like the most miserable lives possible. It's like, fun fact about you. It says here that you like to go to the park. Yeah, every why is the camera shaking? Wait, time out. Why is the camera doing that? What the? Okay, hang on. Time out, guys. I don't know what's going on. The camera's shaking. You guys see this? Okay, now we're good. I don't know what happened. There was no earth. Like, I didn't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I don't know what that was. Yeah, tracker was mentioned all during the 58 pregame show. No. It was not. Oh, I didn't know that part. Yes, the young man. I do remember that. When Katy Perry. That was a huge controversy, yes. Oh, no, it was inside. Oh, boy. No, that wasn't her. I didn't feel any shaking. I didn't feel any shaking at all. I think it was just the camera. Because I didn't feel any shaking like on the ground or anything like that. I don't know what that was. Nothing else moved. I didn't feel anything. What is happening in my life the last 24 hours? No, the restroom's not shaking. No. Brooke should have won MVP. Yes, I'm with you there. I didn't know he got caught with that. I did not know that. Whew. Yeah, another AI song about farting and butts. Yep, not surprised. Not surprised. Catchy though. Catchy country song. But it's almost like the Jeopardy contestants, their lives for the most part are just so boring. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. It's like, it says here, like you like to go to the park. It's like, yeah, must be the Earth's rotation. The stupid Earth being a trapezoid and all. It's like, yeah, every Wednesday I get off work and I go to the park for 10 minutes and just sit on the bench. Well, good for you. And that's the only time I get out of the house. Like, okay. Eli song mistakes. Some of the all right compilation. All right, literal mistakes. I know you're beautiful. Okay. Well, that fumble actually works. Okay, the whammy actually works on Through the Fire and Flames. That's a mistake. Yeah, that voice crack was good, though. Some of these work pretty well. Yeah, Time of Your Life, I knew that. Yeah, the sitting on the piano actually works, too. Like, all these mistakes work. Hates how we don't always Lola Lagoon from was 9. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a mistake. On Cannonball. Sometimes, like, the beauty of music, biggest snub was, yeah, Rob Martin. Yes, Rob Martin. I think another one, too. Edelman did not deserve 53. I think Gilmore deserved it. But, yeah, Martin deserved it more. But, like, that's the beauty of music. It's very subjective. Bucker could he have won it? He could have. Yeah, he could have. Buying drinks and getting people after getting canned. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, you can hear the mistake on that one. But what's funny about how many customers I did Howie Mandel Deal or No Deal. I did a pretty good Howie Mandel. I got the briefcase. I got the sport coat. I did a pretty good Howie Mandel. That was a fun one. This man, surf for likes to go to strip club. Yes. Anyone deserved over any of the three? I think Damian Williams deserved 54. 57, no. 58, I'm fine with Mahomes. Right, I knew the Billy Joel one. Like that's the beauty with music is that like sometimes you actually make a mistake and your finger slips, but, like you hear a chord in that process. Like it slips, so you play a completely different chord. Like, oh wait, I kind of like that. I kind of like the sound of that chord. Yeah, 57, Mahomes deserved it 100%. 54, I think Damian Williams. Colts fan of the plan Thursday. Yes, I should. I should do that. And 58, I'm fine with Mahomes. It's funny because I put like $5 on Travis Kelce to win MVP at 58 at halftime when he had one catch. I'm like, he's gonna play better in the second half. And like if he scores a game-winning touchdown, and like when he came close to scoring the game-winning touchdown, I'm like, oh my god. Like with like $5 on it, was like 10,000 to 1 odds at that point. Who should have won MVP at 16? Said Montana. Ooh. I'm fine with Montana winning. I'm fine with it. I will say special teams was a big reason why they won that game. If ever there was a case for a kicker, did Wershing do the squib kick too? Yeah, Wershing did the squib kick too. Yeah, Ray Wershing went 4 for 4 that game. He did the squib kick too. That led to the Niners getting 3 more points at the halftime break. So I think Ray Wershing deserves 16. If ever was a case for a kicker. Okay, Bolitnikov, okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with Bolitnikov. Because I hear this a lot. Yeah, Rice could have won both. Yes, he could have. But I think Ricky Waters had 3 touchdowns, 2 and 29. So, but here's the thing with Bolitnikov. So he only had 4 catches that game. People say, okay, wait, 4 catches, 79 yards. He's the MVP. Come on. Come on, that's insane. That's insane. But you have to remember, different time period. 3 of those catches were long catches that got down to the 1. And then they punched it in afterwards. So 3 plays got down to the 1-yard line. Blinikoff had 3 catches and went down to the 1 in that game. And then they punched it in afterwards. So under that, I'm okay with it. Would I have given it to him? Probably not. I probably would have gone with Willie Brown, but yeah, Namath won the MVP for 3 because he was a field goal. Yeah, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. I think, personally, I would have given MVP that game. I would have given it, personally, to Snell. It's tough if you don't score a touchdown to get it. Top 5 worst MVPs. Well, Namath is in there. Edelman, definitely. Edelman, Dexter Jackson. Plugins didn't play bad, but Martin deserved it, so I can't really say bad. Like, it's like Flacco. Like, he played great in Super 47. I think Jacoby Jones deserved it. I think Joe Montana, Super Bowl 16. And, well, obviously Chuck Howley. I mean, Chuck Howley for a losing team, that's got to be number 1. Chuck Howley on the losing team's got to be the worst MVP. 2K was 64 in the Super Bowl. Well, Wershing's one of them. The other one is... Is it Bucker? Is it Buck? Wait. Yeah, no, it might be Bucker on that one. Yeah, I think she would have, yeah. She would be buried. Yeah, she would be mobbed by everyone. Yes. Yeah. And that benching was, it's not great. It's not great. Pick to win the Derby. It's not going to be Jazz. I can't wait to see Jazz Chisholm. And it's not a knock on Jazz Chisholm at all. But I can't wait to see his blow up in Elby's face and he gets eliminated right away. He gets eliminated right away. And only hits like 3 home runs. Eugenio Suarez deserved to make the home run derby. I mean, you have 31 homers, you're an all-star, and you say you want to participate in the derby, you should be in the derby. Like, end of discussion. Jazz should not be in the derby. He's only hit 4 home runs this season away from Yankee Stadium. Yeah, Turner could have been, yeah. James White, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him or Brady. You go either way on that one. I would have given it to Derek Brooks. 37 would have given it to Derek Brooks. My pick to win the derby, I'm going Olsen for the hometown. I'm going Olsen hometown. Hometown hero is going to win. But Jazz should not be in the derby. Eugenio Suarez, if you are literally an all-star, you say openly, I want to participate in the derby. You hit 31 home runs before the all-star break. You are 3rd in the National League in homers. Or I think third in Major League Baseball in homers. I think he's only behind Raleigh and Judge, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's only behind those guys. He's 4th. He's behind Ohtani. Like, I don't know how the guy that's 4th... Like, if I'm being biased as a D-backs fan, let me know. Matt Farr for 25. I'm fine with who they gave it to. I'm fine with Otis. If I'm being biased, let me know as a D-backs fan. But I think if you hit 31 home runs, you are literally an all-star. So it's Judge opted out, yes. Yeah, he opted out. They would, believe me, if Judge wanted to do it, they would have let him do it in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? If Judge said, yeah, let me do the home run derby, the ratings would go through the roof. They would absolutely do it. Yeah, they both lost their luster. Yes, they both lost their luster. But Suarez literally hit 31 homers this year before the All-Star break. He is an All-Star. I do like James Wood a lot, yeah. He's an All-Star, so it's not like you have to invite him to the All-Star game, so that doesn't make any sense. He said he wants to do it. He's 4th in Major League Baseball in home runs. He had a 4 home run game earlier this year. One of 19 players to ever do that in the history of Major League Baseball. I don't know how 31 homers, 4th in the rankings, and an All-Star doesn't get you in the home run derby if you want to do it, but it's another example of MLB not exactly respecting the T-backs. All right, Ron Savage, the Talent Show. Haven't seen this clip in forever. Yeah, Fred Savage, yes. Oh, Patrick Warburton. Oh, yes. The winner. I like Olsen. I know he's a replacement for Acuna, but I like Olsen. I was going to do some... Yep. Will Amari Cooper face competition from New Browns receivers in 25? He's not even on the Browns. Not even on the Browns anymore. Good old tap dancing. A little bit of ventriloquism. Time to revamp the format? I'm not sure yet. I think he might have something against D-backs. I think he might. I honestly think he might. Right, Skim was running late. Yes. Patrick Warburton just put his hand up his salutes. I love that. 5x4 gets rid of this one. Clock's at 0. I mean, Ron's talented. Football asks if he will. Yeah, well. No Browns receiver is going to take his job this year because he's not on the Browns. Kevin Hart said it for only earning a Florida-sized win. We need an Alaska-sized win. That's what we need. It's a renaissance man. Man can do everything. Man can do everything. And Patrick Warburton's just amazing. Quantity is better than quality. That's the football expert's mantra. Old Timers game, yes. Better than the celebrity game. I couldn't tell you a single person in the celebrity game this year. That was an embarrassment this year. Alright, next up. VO3. Dr. Pepper dropped it out. I know, what was it, Hamburger Helper dropped one a few years ago? Dr. Pepper. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, VO3. Wait. Classical mint? Okay, wait. Can I find it? Hang on. Hang on. Maybe some elements and singles? I can't find the VO3 song. You know, Manfred, I think there's something. I think there's something. 70 for the draft. I think Stephanie for the draft. I think Stephanie for the draft. The Giants get the first pick. Dodgers get the last. And everything else is determined by a sing-off. Yeah, I'm not sure I can... VO3... Class... Maybe I spelled it wrong. Maybe that's why. Alright, I spelled it wrong. Never mind. Wait, hang on. VO3... Okay. Oh, I was looking at topic. Okay. I had classical and topic. Okay, never mind. Okay. Never mind. Okay. VO3... Okay, there we go. There we go. This is all AI. So this is all AI. I mean, you can tell it's fake, but it's getting scary good. I think when they zoom in on the faces, you can tell. Tell us if someone's sing off or let's sing a E song. You're not singing a E song. You lose your picks for life. How far in 70 do we see 162 now? I think 2 years in. 2 years in. Yeah, the words are not legible. Well, you can still tell it's AI, but it's... I do like that idea, though, of using copyright. I do actually like that idea. I think the further back the more you zoom in, the more you can tell it's AI. Well, again, this is Stephanie's Major League Baseball world, where she creates the rules and the Giants are just gods. This one seems legit. They have the flannel, actually. That's like the semi-realistic. That was funny, though. That was pretty funny. So every grocery store in Walmart plays copyright music to prevent people taking videos together? No. Oh my god, it happened again. Hang on. Well, that's how I banged my knee on it. So. Hang on. Time out, guys. No, they didn't even think about that. The copyright music, they do that so that people... Just so that they... Just because it's good background music to have. They don't do it for that. Because YouTube has a tool now where you can mute out the audio. Like the background audio. I don't know why it's shaking. I don't know why it's shaking. Well, okay, why? I don't know why it's shaking. Well, as far as I can see, the video says each team has their own website. Beautiful. What would we ever do without you? Why is it doing this? I put my finger on it, it stops. And then I remove the finger and it shakes a little bit. Okay, now we're good. Count with the $5. They're not going to win the West Game 423. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Taylor Swift, sing off the draft picks. Appreciate it. Does she like Dars Spit Spin sing off? No, they get the last pick. They're banned. They're banned. Yeah, I think D-backs, they can't outspend. Zindy and the Swamp. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Mappy overweight, Mappy have long toenails. Mappy. Those are great names. I do appreciate a good name like that. I do appreciate a good one. Are you ready for Wigfoot by Jank Millings? All right, so not Hank Williams. How much it seem like she just like the Dodgers? I don't know. I guess a fair amount, but not like crazy. Terrence can mind the world's fiction on that. But yeah, commercials for shows that no one knows. Yep. Amen to that. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look at the chat for the next like 30 seconds. Hang on. Just close my eyes. Hang on. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I might just have to do it every now and then for the next week or however long it seals, but just like don't look and just like close my eyes for a little bit. Uno is considering it in Vegas. My sister is going to become the richest person in the world next time she goes to Vegas. I should really like him? Yeah. In that case, yeah, then she despises them. I don't even popped up on stream, but yeah. It's gonna be the Chiefs again in the West. Yep. Shocker. Oh my god! Summer would hate this song. Summer would hate this song. They even, like, criticize the Dolphins in this. They say they're gonna be a mess. Okay. Let's say Chiefs from the West. Bills blow it. Bengals blow it. Ravens blow their chance. Jets are in the graveyard. Dolphins are a mess. AFC South will suck. Cleveland sucks. Wow, this actually, like... They called everything. They called everything at least in the AFC. This song predicted everything in the AFC. This song predicted everything in the AFC. I don't believe this. Okay, NFC's no chance. That's wrong. A team in blue will be fed to a team in red. Nope. It was the Eagles. Taylor Swift halftime show. I mean, she was there, technically. Kelsey catches for the winning score. Nope. Playing the game. Okay, you hear the slight. You hear the splice. Drops to scenes while the national anthem plays and posts to her during the anthem. No, that's not how that works. Okay, it loses the plot the second verse. I found another great video by the football expert. Hang on, I'll show it. Hang on. Hang on, give me a second. I found another great video by the football expert. When will the Kansas City Chiefs start their 2025 season? May 31st, 2025. I love that. When will the Chiefs start their 2025 season? Yeah, Clemens not playing McNeese. Nope. When will the Chiefs start their season? May 31st, 2025. It gives you the answer and tell them that's not even right. Why is it called that? Why is it called that? Oh my god. Rigged football, baby. Alright, then another rigged Super Bowl by S3X Records. Okay, so they got like half of the predictions right in that song. This one's predicting the game. Yeah, fried fish from Brazil. Yep. Okay, so they have a chance to win the Super. Yeah, that's not happening. Or that did happen, I should say. Taylor Swift is pregame. That didn't happen. So they got nothing right so far. Arnold selling insurance. No, Arnold Schwarzenegger was not in that. What are chances for the Saints won? Yeah, the Grey Cup, yeah. You never know. NFC Championship. On the American Bowl. Mariners, yes, they're banned as well. Mariners are banned as well from the sing-off. Oh, wait. I think Super Bowl 36, Super Bowl 50, Super Bowl 51. Wow. I think a lot of them were for, yeah. Who the Saints list from 7 months ago. Yeah, I can see the problem with that. Neil the Fiver or the Wagon Master S3X. Ungodly amount of bad places. Ooh. Oh, boy. This is going to be... Yeah, S3X has a lot of splices. Who picks less? Coin flip between the M's and Dodgers? Yeah, coin flip. Coin flip. I also love this one. Hang on. I love this one. How will I fit in with the team? How will I fit in? God. How will I fit in with the football team? Oh my god. Some of these videos are just... There's another splice. You're betting the Mets race Phillies. I'm not surprised. How can I have voice for football? That's a good question. It's a good question. Thinks the players are all hyped up on caffeine. I'm not sure you need caffeine to get hyped up for the Super Bowl. Another slice. Jeez. How many splices are there in this song? Oh my god, how many splices are in this song? Wait, it loses the plot. Also, they cover all your base. They cover all the bases for the Super Bowl in this. Maybe that's the best. God. So it's like when people say, like, my favorite thing is when people say, I can't wait to get pick number 32 next year for the NFL draft, and then a team loses their first round pick. So you do get pick number 32. It's like, oh, Monkey Paul curls. It's like, really? It's like, yeah, I thought the Jags were going to pick number 32, and it's because the team lost their first round pick, so we got the first pick. But just to cover all your bases with this, football expert, who will broadcast the Super Bowl? What channel is the game on? What TV channels are the game on? Will it be on NBC? Will it be on Paramount? Will it be on local? What apps will it be on? Can I watch it on Paramount? So not just will it be on Paramount, can I watch it on Paramount as well? Will it be on Fox Sports? When does it end Pacific time? When does it start Pacific time? When does it start Mountain time? What apps have it? What network has it? When does it come on? What streaming service has it? Will CBS Sports do it? Will ESPN do it? What apps again can you do it on? Hey, wipes are not a shower. Jeez. This will happen every year. Wow, that's also a great question. Paramount Plus, again. When is Super Bowl football? Another one about to start on Pacific time. Will Fubo have it? Will Sling have it? Oh, you watch it on Philo. ESPN Plus. Who is in the Super Bowl 2024 playoffs? How many kids were disappointed that Super Bowl 59 didn't have a special? I think a fair amount. I mean, I think the Super Bowl broadcast got like 3 million viewers. It got a lot. It got good reception too, because it was great. It won't be on the Chick-fil-A app. Yes, Chick-fil Play, whatever that app is. All right, Neil with the other 5 baby wipes. Not a shower. Beautiful. I don't even know what that app is. Okay, so we're gonna do baby wipes on a shower with classical mint. All right. Pretty sure I got a ton for this one. Okay, X3X. He ordered the wagon. Master. Okay. Maybe I have to. Okay, maybe I have to put it in on this. He ordered the. There we go. Yeah, it didn't pop up in the regular search. It might be age restricted. No. Okay, I love. Okay. I know I'm going to be in for a treat. I haven't even listened to it yet. I know I'm going to be in for a treat when the first comment says, this is the worst song you've ever offered. Sounds like crap. Skips like a 50-year-old 45 record. Okay, so you're not kidding on this one. We'll be an AFC NFC team, maybe. That's a very dark horse pick. I think realistically, for me, the Reds. Buy candles from Bath and Body Works. We used to go Bed Bath & Beyond a lot. We used to go Bed Bath & Beyond. But, like, we're not really candles. Oh, they just found a new video. What was Super Bowl 20? Just what was it? What was Super Bowl 20? Oh, God. How? Okay, there's one skip. That's 2 skips. It's not even on beat. 3 skips. 4 skips. 5 skips. 6 skips. 7. 8. 9 skips. 10, 11. We're a minute and we got 11 skips. 12. Not remotely on the beat. 13. To tell us when? I don't know. Let me check. 14. 15, 16, 17. Dr. Pepper almost not in bed. Ooh, all right. 18 skips. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now, like, 25. Yeah, it tells us when it is. 26, 27, 28, 29. I don't know what keyword anymore. 30. I don't know what tempo this is. We're 30 skips, 153 in. They're trying to do a Dolly Parton song, but they, like, way too many splices. Okay, no skips yet. Okay, we're at 30. Yeah, 2020 you could say yes. I think 2027 you could. I think 2027. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So we're 38 skips. Take a shot every time there's a skip, you'd be dead in this song. Okay, the chorus didn't have any skips last time, so I'm guessing this won't be, yeah. Okay, we got 38 skips so far in this song. Yeah, 27 could be good. Yeah, I'm excited for 27 for the D-backs too, because yeah, 26 is a lost cause with the D-backs, because Martina, like, we're not going to have any of our aces next year. We're going to have to rebuild the entire pitching staff. Gallen's going to be gone. Kelly's probably going to be gone. Burns, Tommy John. Martinez, Tommy John. Maybe Miller, Tommy John. So, 27's going to be fun, though. I'm excited for 27. 26 will be rough. 26 D-backs could easily lose 90. 26, if they win 75, I'll be impressed, honestly. But 27, I think D-backs could be very good. Just too decimated with injuries right now. Okay, 39, another skip. In the middle of the course on this one. Okay, so we got 39 skips. Okay, and then we're going to fade out, I think. Yeah, that's 39 skips on that one. 39 skips. Neil, I don't know if you counted the skips either, but I got 39 on that one. Unless I missed one. I counted 39 skips in total. You are not kidding with that one. Okay. Johnny... Oh my god, that's a great name. Lavelle, yeah, he survives. I think he survives. At 26 will be different, but... Hazen seems to like him. The organization seems to like him. D-backs finish with this year. With how desperate our bullpen is. The deadline, we're probably going to get rid of some people. 74. I'm going to go with 74. We're going to get rid of some people at the deadline. So, I think right now, with this roster, I think right now, 78. But I think the deadline, when the deadline happens, I'm assuming we're going to get rid of a lot of guys. Like, I'm assuming Gallen could be gone. Suarez could be gone. Naylor could be gone. And Kelly could be gone. At that point, probably like 73, 74. We're not going to win. Like, people say 9% chance to make the playoffs. I have no idea where they're getting that 9% from, because we ain't making it. Marlins have a better chance than the D-backs do. The new XP system? I don't know what that is. The XP system? I don't know what that is. SU's OBS. I just haven't updated OBS in a little bit. You know, this can be, it's not even a rebuild, it's a retool. Like, that's what's going to be exciting, is that this is a retool. They're not going to, so here's the thing. The D-backs are going to, they're going to not purge. Like, it's not going to be it's not a rebuild. Because you're not losing your core. You're not losing Corbin, you're not losing Perdomo, you're not losing Ketel Marte, you're not losing any of those guys. You're not losing Gabby, you're not losing... Not losing any of those guys. Yeah, they're not trading stars. There's no way they're going to trade stars. There's no way they're going to trade stars. That would be insane. The Baby White Bash. The Baby White Bash, baby. But biggest reason I think they're going to be contenders in 27, because I think what's going to happen in 27, here's what's going to happen. Corbin Burns is going to be back. Corbin Burns will be back in 27. So you got your ace. You got your closer coming back with Justin Martinez. What was the middle of the night? Oh, yeah. All the time in college. We did midnight hats. Every Thursday night, we did Waffle House midnight runs. Every Thursday night in college, we did a Waffle House midnight run. So yeah, I've been. Pull a picture of the first half of the season for baseball. Let me get to that in just a second. But the other thing too, the D-backs, farm looks pretty good. Farm looks good. You also think with the D-backs, you're going to get some good pieces for the guys you're trading off. Oh, chat used current badges? Oh, I did not know that. I have not heard of that. I'll have to check that out. That's cool. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Currently, not anytime since COVID. Not anytime since COVID. Guerrero Gold League. Oh, nice. Nice. I love the leagues. I do have like a league that we sometimes do, a survivor league, sort of, where you play someone and you get to poach any player on the team if you beat them. Mathematically alive? Yes. Fact. But they're going to get some good pieces, I think, for Suarez at least. They're going to get a lot for Suarez. The contending team's going to get the farm for Suarez, I think. They're going to get a lot. And Gallen could net something, Kelly could net something, Naylor could net something. I want to keep Naylor. I want to make it very clear. I want to keep Naylor. I'm fine getting rid of Suarez. I really am fine getting rid of Suarez. I'm fine getting... I love Suarez. Don't get me wrong. I love Suarez. But at the end of the day, he is not good defensively. And his style, I don't think it's going to translate well going forward, because he is going to be up there in age. Again, 26, with or without Suarez, is going to be a lost year with all the injuries. Suarez is going to turn 34 in a few days. By the time the season, like middle of 2026, he'll be 36 years old. I'm not a burger guy, so I can't even answer that. Rocky saying limit is a fact, I think. So by the time he's 36, he has a high chase rate. He does hit a lot of homers, but I just don't think that power is going to translate necessarily when he's 36. I don't think his game is going to progress that nicely, and he is a defensive liability. He cannot play third whatsoever. I love Suarez. But I don't hate the idea of trading him for a lot this year. I don't hate the idea of trading him. Might see Mars because of Milwaukee. Ooh, you can see Wood play. Yeah, no, he's great. They got a good piece with him. So I think you're going to get a lot for him potentially. Lawler, again, I hope Lawler's the guy. I really do. Lawler has not shown me anything in the majors, but the guy rakes in the minors, and he's still very young. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as Lawler has not shown me anything in the majors, he's only 22 years old. He's only 22. And he's a top prospect for a reason. So, I think you look at this team in 27. Slade, Caldwell, probably up by that point. You're going to have Caldwell up by that point. You're going to have just a no-fly zone kind of outfield. Drew Jones is starting to rake in high A. Hopefully by 27, he can be in the majors, maybe 28. But hopefully Drew Jones can get up there soon. Thank you. Yeah, I think we'll go to Double A soon. I think Drew Jones will go to Double A next month. Fingers crossed on that. And then leave him in the minors for a little bit. And then 27, we put him in the majors, hopefully. Hopefully it comes together again. He's only 21 years old. He's starting to find his rhythm in high A, which is good. He's starting to find his rhythm a lot. But then by that point, you're going to have your catchers, Gavin Moreno, and Adrian Del Castillo. Like, you're going to have a good catcher rotation for sure. You're going to have it first. I don't know who you're going to have it first. Hopefully it's still Naylor. Hopefully we can keep Naylor. Again, I don't want to get rid of Naylor. I like Naylor a lot, and he is still on the younger side of things. He's still 28. Drew Jones, he's starting to rake. He's starting to rake. Average audience per stream. Average, it doesn't give me the exact numbers for average. It definitely depends Q&A overtime versus football stream versus other sport. Usually, I'd say around 30. I'd say around 30 concurrently. But then for football games, it's like 100. So Drew Jones starting to rake. I think he's very good defensively. He's starting to get the back going in high A. Spend the wine quartet to me like this before JG9 live stream. Basically, 4 animated children's characters who are horrible influences and whine about everything. But I think like in 27, if you don't trade Naylor, you'll have an infield with Naylor, Marte, Perdomo, and Lawler. You'll have Tommy Troy as well for rotational. Yeah, he's starting to get it going though. The last month he's been raking. Drew Jones the last month has been raking. Yeah, I mean he was average age range. Oh, average age range. Oh. It's funny. It actually like oh my god, that's a horrible book title. Holy cow, that's a horrible book title. That is a really bad title. Holy crap, that's a horrible title. Yeah, average audience on stream. Let me get to that. Average audience on stream is... It's funny, the live... Okay, hang on. Wait. For videos... For stream, it's different than videos. Videos, male, 95%, female, 5%. For live, and Neil the Fiver, prowling for Dia Plant Fitness. Oh, okay. I'm really class. Appreciate you, man. Yes, DeBerg with laryngitis. Appreciate the strong gamer. I don't know because I think it's a bit too well known. John Gruden talked about that on his channel. So I think it's a bit too well known, but I've definitely thought about that. I definitely thought about it. Yeah, I can see what other channels they watch. I can't see that. They watch classic sports. They do watch Neil Notified Bomb Long Johns the Pentagon by Unreleased Class. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, they watch Touchback. They watch Tree, Grossi, Purple Podcast. Appreciate you, Neil. Yeah, 2.5% of that 5. Yeah, so the videos, 0.8% are under the age of 18. The streams, it's 3%. Now, this is where it gets interesting. 18 to 24, 6.9% for the videos. 18.9% for 18.9% for live. And then Neil with another fiver. Busting butt at Taco Bell. Or after Taco Bell, I should say. Now, what's really funny, the number one demographic that watches my videos is 55 to 64 years old. 22.8%. And the prediction play picture, yes. On stream, that's 7.7%. And then 65 plus, 15% watch my videos, 6% on stream. Yeah, it's a horrible choice for a title. And then, another fiver. Boy of a JJ at TVI Friday. Beautiful. All right, I'll get you in there. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, play a picture. Let me get to that. Then I'll talk about D-Bucks for just a second. Then we'll do some more of that. Yeah, 60-year-old words. There you go. Yeah, roughly 8. Yeah, on stream, it's usually that 25 to 34 range. 18 to 34 range, I should say. In the videos, it's a lot of that 55 plus range. Play a picture, give me the Blue Jays, Yankees, Red Sox, Tigers, Astros, Mariners. And National League, give me Phillies, Mets, Cubs, Brewers, Dodgers. And I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say the Reds. I'm going to say the Reds. And then another fire from Neil. I blew up my put at White Castle by Unreleased Classics. All right. You know, we don't have a lot. Yeah, we don't have a lot under 18. We do not. Oh, yeah, but the historical stuff, yes. Yes. But yeah, the D-backs, like 27. You're going to have by that point, hopefully Naylor, Perdomo, Marte, Lawler, Red Sox, Padres. Yeah. Yeah, I was debating Reds, Padres, and Giants going to be one of those three. Got confused and couldn't find him because I was giving the phone mix. So I said, no. I mean, it was only one turn. And I was in front of him. Turn 21 November. Nice. Legal age. Legal age can do a lot of stuff. Legal age do a lot of stuff. Yeah. Holly's doing well. Jones starting to come around, make progress. Rook is struggling. Yes. Yeah, Holly's doing very well right now. Yeah, and I was right. I was debating that. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. It's gonna be a 3-horse race, I think, for one. I think the Cardinals are gonna be out of it. But you would think by, like, the D-backs, they're gonna have their infield pieces, their outfield pieces. Alec Thomas still very young. Jake McCarthy's still young. Gurriel's probably gonna be gone at some point. Probably get traded in 26. Slade Caldwell takes his spot. Maybe Waldschmidt or Drew Jones by that point, or Drew Jones. And then ADC is your DH, potentially. And then you'll have another 5er, Hot Pockets, Lunchables, and Release Classics. All right, we'll do that. Appreciate it. Coming in hot right now. Yeah, I was very high on them the preseason. I was. And they're playing well. They're playing about how I thought they would. After a rough start to the year, they're playing about as I thought they would. They're a solid team. And then rotation-wise, probably going to have Yumin Lin, the guy who just drafted Forbes, Diaz, Yolmer Diaz, Mena. Christian Mena's going to be very good, I think. He looked very good before he got injured. Yolmer Diaz, he looks pretty good. You're going to have Burns back. Nelson looks great. Fott, potentially. I do not know astrology, Jones, at all. I don't know astrology at all. Neil with another 5er. Smoking Crack Cocaine, the Boys Room by Release Classics. Beautiful. Stalling. Yeah, we are stalling, which I've not even put the chats in yet, so we're okay. We're okay. Let me put this in. Appreciate you, Neil. Coming in hot. Really appreciate you, man. Really, really appreciate you. Like, I think the D-backs are going to be in a very good spot. I really, really think they're going to be in a good spot in 27. Like, they've got good prospects. They've got a good young core. Got some really good players. I think my guess is you trade those guys this year, and then 26 you trade Gurriel. When Caldwell's ready. And then 27, you've got a young team that's going to be ready to rock. It's going to be exciting times. I will say, it's going to be exciting times for the D-backs. It's not really a rebuild, it's a retool. Like, it's not like a blow it all up situation. It's get rid of the younger guy, or the older guys, I should say. Bird signs, I know I'm a Leo. Yes. I know that, yes. I think I know the birds. I know some of them. I know I'm a Leo. So everyone's birthday? Nice. Alright. And are all these unreleased classics? They are unreleased classics. Perfect. Alright. Where's our sounds birthday? Yeah, no one's playing on my birthday, which is nice. You have Dodgers, Cubs, Phillies, Padres, Brewers, and the Marlins. Wow. Bold choice. Alright, let's try the Blind Fitness song. Alright, here we go. Ooh, throat day at the gym. Jeez, alright. It's not leg day, at least. It's not leg day. Here's Harris. Nice. Sounds a bit alright. Let's go over to the Rockets. My college mascot, the Scorpions. Meant to be, baby. Meant to be. Travel in the future. My tongue freezes the back of a speeding bus. Yeah. Monster Close over naked through Times Square. Yeah, they're not making it this year. Not making it this year. No. I don't think anyone wants to see it. To be fair, I don't think anyone wants to see it. And I forgot Blake Walton's in that mix, too. Blake Walton's in that mix, too, for the D-backs. So, talking about our news. Yes, came out, it said December 31st. Yeah, exactly. Perfect timing, because that's when Planet Fitness does the bulk of their advertising, which they not do a good job of this year. I like the guitar solo. Michael's a very good source reliever. Yes. Oh, shoot. Did I? Oh, what did I do? I just realized. Hang on. Hang on. I just realized something. There we go. I just realized something. That's what it is. Yeah. I was like, I eliminated all the ChatGPTs. Stevenson require more character development? That makes sense. That makes sense. Should I photocopy your button stable to bus fate? No, you should not. Phoenix? Yes, we do fireworks 4th of July or New Year's Eve. Too soon for me to ask if you want my phone. Oh no, I'm laughing about it. I'm laughing about it. Just the dumbest criminal. Like I've never heard of anyone be dumb enough to do that at a hit and run. I mean, one thing if you gave the number and it like was the wrong number and led to nothing, like a burner number. But to give the actual phone, it was like a real phone. It wasn't like bricked or anything. It wasn't like just the dumbest. People amaze me sometimes. People amaze me sometimes with how just dumb they are. All because you didn't want to. And what's funny too is that there's literally the bar I go to validates. You don't have to go to you don't have to be a patron at the bar. You don't have to be a patron at the bar. Well, that's my fireworks. I think you can. Yeah. You don't have to be a patron at the bar. You can just go up there, like, you don't have to, ask someone. You just, scan your ticket in. Rob with a 20. Rob with a 20. That counts as 40. Rob starting with a break. We have 3 solid starters. Most bullpen's good. Absolutely. Yeah, bullpen, pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. Not going to lie on that one. Bullpen, one of the best in baseball. I'd say probably top 3 pen in baseball. Verlander, definitely question mark. Obviously, no wins at this point. Birdsong, good the first time through, but yeah, once you go past 50 pitches, he starts losing it. High 7 team is 262. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Hold out his count. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, 262 is not going to get it done. It's the highest average. Let me actually look on that. Let me actually look on that. Yeah, D-backs are definitely not the highest. Bulbing up. But yeah, highest 262. That would put the top batter on the Giants is Ramos, tied for 72nd. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. Tied for 72nd. That's really bad. The top bullpens. I mean, I gotta go. Padres and Giants have to be on there. Padres and Giants have to be on there. Also, the Cubs have some good pitchers in there. The Cubs bullpen, their 8 pitchers are really, really good. Yeah, I don't know who's super. Yep, I don't know. Their 8 pitchers are really good. I do like the Yankees pen. I like the top guys in the Yankees pen at least. I do like the top guys in that. Well, it's not so much a trolley. And I mean the Red Sox, they're playing. Yeah, the bullpen for the Sox has been very good as of late. As of late, they've been very good. The bullpen for the Red Sox. They might be up there. They might be up there. I never would have said that 2 months ago, but I think they might be in the top 5 for bullpen. Oh no! Oh no, you're good, man. Oh, it's funny. Believe me, it's funny. Could have been a lot worse. I'm laughing at the whole situation. Giants Padres are better pens than Dodgers. How are they not better than them? Because the Dodger bats are just... Dodger bats are great. Oh, yep. God. First stop, Long John's in the Pentagon. It feels like it feels like a How much was going on? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. Still got a few more questions. Yeah, the bat's gonna call, yeah, so that one's gonna tip even more. He needs the break. It's more just the Dodgers have certain players that are just that good. Yeah, George Carlin would give a Which was a Redbird. I'm surprised there's not. Surprised there's not a Redbird emoji. There's the smoking part, yep. There's the smoking part. Yeah, one notice the Rockets. Yep, not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah, who knew if you spent money you're gonna be good. It's almost like funny, like the teams that spend money are usually the teams that do well. Shocker. It's not rocket science. And usually if you spend money, you make money. The D-backs realized that too. Attendance has gone up tremendously ever since 23. It was like, oh, if I actually spend money on the team, because Kendrick used to be pretty cheap, and then he spent money. I'm like, oh, maybe. I might with Fiverr. All right. Joe Carl rants about your guy and the first person hit me. All right. Live our name insurance. She was found via social media. God. I'm gonna be live for it. I'll have it on the background. Yeah, no, they're, yeah. Even Steven's like, that's a good family dynamic. Yeah, that's insane. Like, now that I'm advocating for people to do hit and runs. If you're going to do a hit and run, though, don't give the person your phone. Just genius. Absolutely genius. I know someone discussed something like end like the final like 90 seconds, just like a long, very good guitar solo, then just like one line set in the middle of it, and they do it a second time. Oh man. Yeah, pipe bomb to get a long johns is interesting. Alright. Like what says that the first thing I thought of after the injury, or not the injury, but the accident. Yeah, we let him not to come through. Yes. But instead of like the first thing I thought was like, oh crap, am I gonna not be able to work? That was the first thing I thought was like, will I not be able to work? So I'm gonna just like tell my boss, I gotta do this. Martin's doing a good job of that. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Contra 26. No, yeah, tell it. Go for it. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Go for it. It's public information now. Go for it. I don't know the guy's name or anything, so it's fine. I mean, really was the dumbest person. I love this. I love the chants in this song. Have insurance? Yes, I have insurance. Yes. WNBA? I like it. I like it. Golden State's shocking me this year. Golden State looks very, very good for an expansion team that I did not think nailed the draft at all. They're doing a heck of a job. Yeah, they have a generic stadiums. Yes, they do for High Point. It's nice. Yep. Yeah, we have generic stadiums now in the game. We have generic stadiums. How long will the stream be? Probably pretty long. Probably pretty long. We're gonna just bang it out. I mean, if it couldn't work, oh, I don't know. I actually don't know on that. I'm assuming. I don't know actually. It's a good question, because. Oh, good for McCaffrey. Good for Christian McCaffrey. The hot drop border, not good. Yeah, when it comes out like that, yep. Yeah, fever, disappointment. This goes right storm. Yeah. Aces do not look good. I thought the Aces were going to be a lot better. Or are they 9-11? They are not good. Right, they removed the sim, yes, which was bad. Because Old Dominion Stadium was that was pretty realistic for what High Point Stadium probably would look like. But obviously, looking at the Old Dominion logo, suck. But I like the High Point, I made a nice stadium for High Point. Actually, you know what? We're playing, I think, whatever the 22,000 seat stadium is. Whatever that one is. Whatever that one is. Kiss with the Aces. Actually, you know what? Maybe later tonight. Because I'll cut in house prices. Answer my surprise. I'm going to guess... I'm going to guess Phoenix. I'm going to guess Phoenix. I'm gonna guess Phoenix. Because the Airbnb market is collapsing. And like it was a huge spot for Airbnb, so now the market's collapsing. So I'm gonna guess Phoenix on that. It's still super expensive. But I'm gonna guess Phoenix. Oh god. If not Phoenix, so my mom wants to buy a house now. No, I love it out here. I love where I live. Like, the only way I would ever buy a house, it would be my first house. I'm not a starter guy. I'm not a starter home guy. It would be like, it's either I stay here or I buy like a mansion. And obviously I'm in no spot to buy a mansion. But it's either I buy a mansion or I stay here. Because I love it here. I'm in a great location. There's literally no neighbors next to me because it's a staircase next to my apartment built. Like, this wall is a staircase, so you hear nothing. Soundproofing is great. Complex is great. Never have to worry about parking. Other words, I'm right. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to just keep waiting. Again, I'm not in a position right now, nor do I really want to. Because I like being downtown. I like being able to walk to the games. I like being able to like go to the bar, not get hit by a car. Go to the bar. Like 5 minutes KO on the place. No, I can't. No, I cannot. Yeah, Phoenix is growing fast, which I'm not surprised by. I mean, you never get bad weather out here. It's sunny all the time. I get it. God, have fun with all the sauce that's in the, but yeah. Whew. God. Is every song by Unreleased Classics lately just about, like, putting stuff in your butt at a fast food restaurant? Oh, God. Yeah, 50-60 age range on the video is out there. What if I find a starter home? I know a lot of people that have starter homes. I'd say 1 story. Starter home, I would say, is 1 story. I would say 1 story. Not a lot of square footage. I'd definitely say 1 story. What was it, Frank, that hit me? He would have hit and run. Frank would have fixed the damage to the car immediately. No, it's not a redneck state. I don't ever think it's been a redneck state. I've never thought of Arizona as a redneck state. You get nothing about the Deep South here. There's nothing about Deep South. It's very, very, like, it's not a redneck state. Server Vegas. Carson? Oh, they're not leaving the TGI Fridays now, yep. Yeah, it's just to know if he would have hit you, if it was okay, I'd do good and make your car run better. Yes. Yes. Said Waffle House. But even that, like, we don't have a lot of Waffle Houses. Like, the close one's like 15 minutes to me. Like, we don't have a lot of Waffle Houses out here. Yeah, Idaho, yeah. Right in politics? Oh, no, Arizona's not right-wing. Arizona's purple. Arizona is extremely purple. Like, we have a Democratic governor, but we voted for Trump. For the, like, we were red for the election, for the presidential, but we were blue for the governor. And we were split with our senators, red and blue. We were split there. We went blue in 20. I think it was red 16. Like, we go back and forth. It's the most, I think it's the most purple state out there. I think it's the most purple. It's definitely not like redneck, if that makes sense. I just love it. Yep. Well, good. I'm the closest Waffle House to you. Oh my god. It's definitely not like redneck state. Definitely not. If that's your definition of redneck, we're not even close to that. Yeah, I think of when I think redneck state, I think like South. I think of the South. Okay, White Castle song. Just get when I was there. Oh, yep. Right, every state shifted, right, yes. Yeah, we go back and forth. We go very much back and forth. Because we also have, like, different issues in other states in terms of, like, just our positioning. Like, our positioning in the country is, like, it's very... Our climate's also very unique. Like, we're probably the only state that doesn't have to worry about, like, natural disasters. We don't have to worry about that in Arizona. We really don't. A lot of other states do, like tornadoes, floods. We don't have to worry about that in Arizona. Or snow and whatnot. You know, that's usually what happens, Space Doug. That's usually what happens. It's on a pendulum. One side gets power, and then it shifts back, and it's a pendulum. That's usually how it works. Original term for coal mines? I did not know that. Did not know that. Did not know that. Sliders give me the dumps. Yep. What's snow? It's cocaine that falls from the sky. What does him running gave? No, he didn't give a phone number. He gave me his phone. It wasn't even the phone number. Like, you would think phone number, it's a fake number. He gave me his phone. He gave me his actual phone. I gave it to the police. It's impounded. It got impounded by the police. I gave it to him. Or I gave it to the police. I told them, and they were like, wait, what? They were like baffled. They were like, okay, well, this is like the strangest hit and run I've ever been a part of. So, like, it wasn't even like a phone number. It was a literal phone. And it's not like they, like, dropped it and left or fell out. It's literally, he got out of his car, gave me his phone, and said, let's take it somewhere. Yeah, like, he instantly tried to say, yeah, exactly. I was like, okay. If, when my parents are out to Phoenix, what part of the metro do they move to? I would guess Scottsdale. I don't think they're not moving, though. I don't think they're moving. I can't see them moving. As soon as I can see them doing it, oh. Definitely not anytime soon. Well, now my sister lives on the island, so I'm not sure if they're gonna do it. First thing that's always okay. Oh, that's awesome. Phoenix itself. Well, Phoenix City's lean left. City's usually lean left. So Phoenix pretty left. Scottsdale pretty right. Phoenix itself leans left. Once this is all done, do a dumb decision. Yes, I should. I really should. But as soon as I can see it, it's not going to be while my grandma's still alive. Because they're taking care of my grandma. And, like, she's good. I mean, she watches all the streams. She's awesome. Love her. But, like, she has, like, some memory issues. So they've been taking care of her for the last few years. So it's not going to be anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to move out here. I can see my dad. I can see my dad at some point. If, God forbid, something happens. I could see my dad moving out here. When he retires, but he's not retiring for a while. Most love part of your time, I'm gonna get Salt Lake City. When did this happen? How old is she? How old is she? 80? It's like 80 something. Yeah, Sarah's very left, yeah. Like, I don't know the exact age. I think, like, when was she born? Oh, I don't know the year she... I think, like, maybe, like, 82. Maybe, like, 82. She's in good health. It's just memory. When this happened, last night, 11:40. Last night, 11:40. Having to go to funeral for family members in January. That's a long time. Yeah, I got very lucky growing up. I got very, very lucky. Like I have memories of. I have memories of all four of my grandparents. Now, one of them died when I was 5, so I didn't know what death was. But I 3 of them saw me go through college and high school and whatnot. Like, I lost my grandpa in 21, but like, honestly, when you have like 4 grandparents and you're in your mid-20s, soon to be late 20s, and 2 of them are still alive, that's pretty good. And they were all awesome. They were all awesome. Have their own party somewhere else. Phoenix. Oh, North Carolina. Definitely not New York. No, not New York anymore. No. North Carolina, all my friends are at. It's actually funny. So, Super Bowl 57. One of my friends booked his flight to come down to Phoenix in August, specifically for my party. He's like, I'm coming to your party. Like, sweet. Let's do it. So, specifically for the party in August. Flies down for the party. Like, we have that planned. Eagles said make the Super Bowl. Then that was the guy I give the ticket to. But that was, basically... He was the, it would definitely be North Carolina. It would definitely be. Doesn't, yeah, that's, yeah, I remember that. Sorry. Yeah, I remember when that was on stream. Sorry. Yeah. It doesn't get easier. There's some days are better than others, but it doesn't get easier. Grandma and some mom, son, and uncle lived at the retirement community I worked out. Oh, wow. All three ski resort. All three ski resorts left. Yes. Grandpa died in the late 70s before he was born. His widow was the one whose funeral last went to January. Wait. Wow, so that's a long gap in between. If he didn't want the tickets, come to the party. Yes. Yes, he does. He's at the party. Comes to the party. If it comes to Phoenix, absolutely. No, I'm always, look, party's an open invite. Party, maybe I'm going to regret saying that. Party's an open invite. Party, just let me know. Let me know. Party's an open invite. If you want to come, just party's an open invite with you guys. Party's an open invite. Plan to go back anytime soon. I'm not sure. With my work schedule, it's tough. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. I'm not sure. I am not sure. But yeah, that was when, so I got the ticket. So basically, he was going to come down, and then, like, I love the guy. I love the guy. But I was also like, oh, crap. Like, I cannot have... Like, I was also thinking, like, oh, crap. Like, because my friends don't know, like, we don't have the, I don't have the crossover. My sister's very good with it. My sister, like, all her friend groups from different areas cross over. They cross over very well. My friends in Arizona have, like, don't know who my friends from North Carolina are. We've never interacted with each other. They don't even know who my parents are. Like, I think my mom has met 2 of my friends out here. Met 2 of my friends. Yeah, I get it, Michael. I get it. Met 2 of my friends out here. Like, my mom knows about 2 of my friends. Like, knows names, but, like, met personally, like, 2 of them. So, and one of them moved to Kansas City. So, like, knows 1 person out here. So, like, there's no crossover. So, I was thinking, oh, crap. Like I would have been fine with him at the party, but then I'm like, okay, his team, and he get, like, his team at the party for the game, like, oh, no. Like, this will be interesting. Then I won the tickets. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to the game because I like, want my first experience. Like, I don't want to cancel the party. I want my first experience to be, like, my first experience to be when the Jaguars are in it with my dad. So I'm like, okay, well, his best friend, one of my best friends from college too, his roommate from college as well. He's an Eagles fan. I'll call him up, see if he wants to take a ticket, and that's how that happened. You know, Chrissy Bars, yep, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Hot Pockets song and Lunchables from Flaccid Acid. Great name. Great name. It sounds like Sucker almost. The beginning sounds like Sucker. Want to stay home because I want to pay attention to my local NBC station during the game? Yeah. I get that. I completely get that. I completely get that. But if you're wondering, like, the day after, why I didn't put out the video until like 6 o'clock at night versus like in the morning, it was because of that. It was like, okay, my friends react to me. I have no idea. I have no idea. Just say if I show you, want to be like, oh no, he's here. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I have a feeling with you guys. I wouldn't have to worry about that. And plus, the more the merrier. I love when it's like a bar atmosphere in my parties. I love when it's like a bunch of people. Like this year, like it was this year kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had fun with my friends, but like I was the only one left by the end of the game because the game was awful. But like I was the only one left by the end of the game. I was like, this kind of sucks. Like the more the merrier. How my parents met nearly all my North Carolina friends. Yes, they have. Yes. Well, it's also a little bit different because like we're all like in a concentrated area. We're all like on the campus. So like we would have interacted and like would have seen at graduation and whatnot. And obviously you have less responsibilities in college when you're on a campus versus real life when I have to like make the effort to drive out. Versus like they're right next to me in the dorm room or whatnot. The Jags playing you mean Hunter? Yes, we're gonna use him both ways. We're going to use Hunter both ways. We're going to use him at wide receiver and defensive back. Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. You know, Jen's on the Raiders. Yeah, we're going to use him both ways. I think primarily wide receiver versus defensive back, primarily wide out. But, like, you'll get more snaps there. We're going to play him both ways. If any of my viewers in the chat join parties, no, they've not. And George Carlin fans, yeah, they should be good then. Chiefs on the other end, are many people staying? Yes. Well, I know the Chiefs fan did. The Chiefs fan left. The Chiefs fan left. She was like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Like, we're gonna try and reverse the luck somewhere else. I can't watch this anymore. Yeah, they probably stay. They definitely stay. Actually, they stay till the end of the game. Yeah, I can't wait. Paris and Phoenix, yeah, I think you're probably the closest, yeah. I like the inner circle. Well, Cujo's pretty close. Cujo's Colorado. Cujo is Denver. I know we got a few people from Denver in here, too. Yeah, keep the Lunchables on deck, baby. Keep those hot buckets and Lunchables on deck. Chiefs fan? No, she's an actual Chiefs fan. She's a Chiefs fan. It's actually funny. I hope not doing it. No, you're good. You're good. It's actually funny, Keller. So I was at her wedding in Kansas City. That was the one I went to a few years ago during the season. They've been season ticket holders since Kansas City Municipal Stadium. Their family has been, well, I think now they're giving him up because the guy who has tickets is the grandpa, and he's getting up there in age, and he's like, he can't handle the weather anymore. But so I don't know if they're giving it up, but they've been season ticket holders for the last 50 plus years. I think since they first got the team, when they moved from Dallas, they've been season ticket holders from the beginning, from day one. It's actually funny because, like, I introduced myself to the grandpa, and like we were talking Chiefs history. He was at the Christmas game. He was there. Like, I was fascinated by it. That was the highlight of the wedding for me. The highlight of the wedding was the rehearsal dinner. He was at... she lived in Phoenix for law school, a master's program. She's originally from Kansas City. She came out on a work trip. She was on a work trip. But she just happened to be there during Super Bowl weekend, so she was there. Yes. So, like, her grandpa was at KC Municipal for the double overtime game. Was at the game for that. And he laughed when I asked him about that. And he was like, yeah, stuck through even through 0709? Yep. And I asked him, he just laughed. He was like, my mom never let me live that down. We missed Christmas dinner. My mom never let me live that down. That was like, oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Like, the stories of, like, people's Christmases getting ruined are literally true. Worst thing I ever did in school. I don't know. I never got detention. Worst thing I ever did in school. You know, well, obviously, she's around my age. But, like, they've been fans, like they've been fans for life. Like her grandpa cried when they won Super Bowl 54 because it was just, like, insane, like, first time in 50 years. Like, no, they've been fans. They're actual fans. They are, like, legitimate fans of the Chiefs. She's been to a ton of games. Her grandpa goes to just about every game. Again, I think this was his last year. I think they gave up the season tickets this year, only because he's getting really up there in age, and the weather is just too bad at this point for him to go to those, like, winter games. And obviously, ticket prices are getting way more expensive for Chiefs. So I'm not sure if they gave him up or if they're just going to keep him in the family. He's going to go to select games and just have the second half of the season. But, yeah, no, they're lifers. They're legit. No, if it was a Swiftie fan, I'd be like, no. No, they're legit. They're legit fans. Like, since the Chiefs moved from Dallas. Yeah, Mahomes is a wizard, yeah. I mean, the throws of the opposite hand, yeah, he's a wizard. Like, they've been fans since they moved from Dallas. Like, they're legit. They're legit. All right. Freebasing song. So last one. Then we got some ChatGPTs. How old was he for the Christmas game? Ooh. I think it's like 90 now. So what would that be? I think it was like mid-20s. For the Christmas Day game. It was like mid-20s. Well, no, wait. Wait, no. No, that would have been... No, mid-30s. Early to mid-30s for that. Mahomes, Harry Potter for the Chiefs? Here, Wizard Harry? Here, Wizard Patty? Yeah, she's honest 50 Chiefs fan. But it's funny because, like, my friend is a diehard Taylor Swift fan. It worked out perfectly, but, like, she's been a Chiefs fan for life. But, like, just Taylor Swift is just an added bonus. It's actually funny because... Let's see if I can find a photo, actually. I want to see if I can find a photo. Hang on. I want to see if I can find a photo. His name called Kevin. Okay, hang on. I want to see if I can find a photo. Their seats are right next to where Taylor sits. Hang on. I want to see how far back I can go in this. I honestly don't know how far back this goes. Yeah, but they were at the, whatever game they clinched the AFC West Championship this year. Except that. Okay, where? Very cold. Time go, Kevin. There you go, baby. Where? Okay, hang on. Hang on. I know she sent me a photo. Like, you can see Taylor from her seats. Yeah. Yes, okay, hang on. I'm gonna blur out some people. Okay, I'm gonna blur out the... Actually, no, it's not really doxing. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine, actually. We're fine. Okay. No, Taylor wasn't at the game. No, Taylor... No, I'm talking about... No, I'm talking about my friend. My friend was at the game. She wasn't... Right, Taylor wasn't at the game when the Chiefs clinched the West. He was at the game. Yeah, no, I'll show you. I'll show you. So, he's just such a nice guy, too. I mean, their whole family's awesome. Whole family's awesome. Love him to death. But, yeah. So this is him. That's the grandpa. Their seats are literally 4 rows. That's Taylor. They've been fans since day one, since they moved to KC. Since the team moved to KC. That's Taylor. So their seats... I think that's Donna, right? Yeah, that's Donna. Their seats are literally right next to where Taylor sits. And they've had those seats since Arrowhead. They're day one season ticket holders at KC Municipal, and then they got the tickets at Arrowhead. So yeah. They're literally... When she goes to games, she is 4 rows. She is about 20 feet away from Taylor Swift. That was the Final Air store in Vancouver. Yeah. Yeah, so their seats are literally 4 rows. Obviously, they're not a box or anything, but like Taylor is. But their seats are literally 4 rows. Like, if you could throw a football and hit Taylor Swift. Like, you could pass a note to Taylor, whatnot, with this. So, yeah, that's that. I mean, they're lifers. They're absolute lifers. All right. Let me put these ChatGPTs in. I still have not put the ChatGPTs in. So give me a second here. Before I do that. Wow, they're running... Football Experts running out of content. Football Experts running out of content. Their last 4 videos... Their last 4 videos are incredible. Absolute gold mines. What was the 72 Dolphins record? Followed by, what was the 76 Raiders record? Followed by, what was the 99 Rams record? And followed by, what was the 01 Miami Hurricanes record? So, we're just following all that up. So the average shots of broadcast where they show Taylor, you can see a few friends and her and Seth family. Yes. Yes. If it zooms out far enough, yes. I don't know if it's ever zoomed out that far, but... Because they're not the back row, the second back row. They're the 4th back row. But, yes. Yes. That would be them. Are there any other photos? Let me make sure there are any other photos, and I'll put the ChatGPTs in. Let me check if there are any others. I don't know. Cracking down on what? The AI channels? Well, you can't make money off them. But they don't make any money anyways. They don't make any money anyways. Yeah, I think I might have a concussion. Yeah, I might have a concussion. So the thing is that they don't test for concussion at the place that I went to. You have to go to the concussion center for that. So they said, look, if you still feel like this in a week, go to the concussion center. But neurologically, you're fine. There's no structural damage, no nothing like that. So you're okay. Like, there's no structural damage or anything like that, so it's, like, we'll give you ibuprofen, so I'm picking that up tomorrow, because pharmacy's obviously closed today, so. But yeah, it's, like, occasional, like, have to look away from the screen, occasional, like, head, but nothing crazy. You were knowing starts Falcon home. Oh, man. The atmosphere looked insane on that one. I was at 27-0. I was very lucky to attend that one. I was at 27-0. I went to 2023. 2023 I went to 27-0 in all 3 World Series games in Arizona. Like, I had it good in terms of games I went to. Am I okay? Yes. Last night, basically, long story short, I did like the first 25 minutes of the stream. I talked about it. I did like a whole play-by-play, but long story short, on that, got rear-ended coming out of parking garage. 100% his fault. Hit and run. Dumb enough to give me his actual phone that was then impounded by the police. Filed a report and everything. Got checked today at the ER. I should be okay. So they're going to give me some ibuprofen. And I'm going to get the car checked Monday. It's not, like, it can still run. It still runs fine. Just there might be some structural damage to the back. So we're going to get that fixed. But we should be good. It could have been a lot worse. I should be okay. Sometimes I'll maybe have to just close my eyes and look away for a little bit. But other than that, we're good. Like, it could have been a heck of a lot worse. But I'm doing fine. And you guys have been so supportive. I really appreciate you guys a ton. Yeah, that's why there was no video today. I was going to do it. I was hoping I'd get back by midnight, get the video out. Jets-related video. We'll do a Bills-related video on Tuesday. Get the video out, and then we're going to be, I'll be good to go. And I didn't get back until, like, an hour later. And I was in no, like, I tried to do a video. I tried working. I'm like, yeah, no, let's just get some sleep. If the guy's around, I'd be very surprised. I was at a lot of DBX playoff games, and I've been some 27-0. I was at the some crazy games. And reason behind the Packers. So, the reason why, it's funny. The first 2 videos I did with the Packers this month were unintentional. Neil with the $5 email. All right. Get you on it. So, the first 2 were unintentional. The Packer videos have been doing very well. The Packer videos, view-wise, have been doing very well. So, I'm like, you know what? It ain't broke, don't fix it. Packer vids, for whatever reason, the numbers on those are insane. Louisville, I think at some point. Is Packer enjoying it? Yeah, I like it. I like doing it. Let's see if I can, like, pull up the actual stats on this. But, like, the Packer videos, the views of Packer vids versus non-Packer vids as of late. There's a noticeable difference. I'll put it that way. So here's, okay, I'll just show my screen for this. Here's the last 10 videos that I have. Here's the last 10. And Packer vid versus non-Packer, there's a difference. So the 4 Packer vids I put out so far, and obviously the views are going up. 14,590 on the views, plus 7,857, plus 9,836, plus 4,343. Average of 9,200 views, roughly, on the Packer vids since the start of July. So start of July, you got about, the average view for a Packer vid is 9,200. Remember those vids to my friend and my dad? Ooh. Technically, I'm breaking, like, the Packer season ticket rules by making videos of them. they're like disparaging, I guess. Meanwhile, compare that to the vids that are not on the Packers since the start of July. And that is how many vids? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3,800 views. So 9,200 versus 3,800. Hang on. No, is someone done the ChatGPTs? Got a link to put minority owners pack. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, so that's why it's like that with the Packer videos. It's also like I'm not gonna force a video, but like I definitely am inclined to search Packers first, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. All right, we have what, 6 ChatGPTs? All right, let me get these in. Okay. Last time Apple team started rookie quarterback, 87 for the backgrounds. Wow. Well, okay, 87. Does that count? Does 87 count? Because I'm guessing that was a strike. I'm guessing they started quarterback because of the strike. So it was like a not a real rookie. It was like one of those. So, like, would that have been the 61 against the Bears, 1980? 61 against the Bears in 1980. But 87, I'm guessing that wouldn't have even been like a quote-unquote real quarterback, if that makes sense. You know, anytime a team scores 60, you kind of know. All right. Yeah, give me a second here. Let me put these in. It was a true rookie. Oh, it was Mikowski. It was. Okay. Never mind then. Never mind. It's a true rookie. All right. I forgot Mikowski was 87. I forgot he was 87. Randy Wright was 86, I think. That's why. That's why. I think Randy Wright was 86. Was he 85? Maybe I'm just off by a year. Let's see what we got here. Could marriage for some of the next 2 weeks? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I like their team right now. I do like their team right now. All right, that works. The second pick dilemma is crazy. The second pick dilemma, I think that it's about guaranteed money. And what's going to be interesting now is, I don't know what's going to happen with Judkins, because after he got arrested, the Browns aren't going to want to give him the guaranteed money. This year, birthday falling on a Friday for the first time in 11 years. Yeah, which I'm not crazy about, because first Friday is always just a zoo around here, but... Last year, football started on my birthday, which was fun. All right, that works. But the first Thanksgiving for the first time in that span this year too. Ooh, let's get double the fun. Get double the fun. What was the 2009 Saints? Is that a new video they put out? Are they just going to go through all the champions at this point? They've done 5 straight videos on that. What is it, 13-3? Yeah, they just put it out. Wow. The last 5 videos you can just Google. My birthday, 4th of July, Halloween will always fall on the same day of the week every year. Yeah, so this year it's a Friday. Halloween on Friday is going to be interesting this year. I did love it on Thursday for karaoke. Was real what exactly did? It didn't seem as severe. Like, they didn't say there was any bodily, like... They didn't say there were any bodily injuries on the police report. There were no bodily injuries on the police report. You're good at counting math? Ooh. I remember someone to figure it out had that skill. There was one to figure it out where that was a skill. Yeah, changes. Yeah, days of the week cycle over 28 years. Yep. Because that makes sense. Because obviously Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yep. And then leap years. Yeah. So 7 times 4. Yep. Yeah, 2026 birthday moving on Friday until 37. Friday birthdays are fun. Friday birthdays are fun. Though out in Arizona, because I'm the first Friday and they do first Friday, it's just a mess. But. You remember what the Super Bowl takes place on? You could use... Oh, yeah. That's true. I think... Well, my dad... It's funny because my dad, like, you know his age based on the Super Bowl year. You know his age based on that. That's somehow we fell on Friday. Went to Oxford for the 2014 game against Auburn. Oh, yeah. Had the treble game, yep. All right, we're going to do the hit and run thing last. Okay, I finally got the ChatGPTs in. I finally got them in. And then after this, we'll do a little surprise. After we do this, we'll do a little surprise. I'm not going to play any games tonight, but I just want to show you a sneak preview of what we got tomorrow, okay? So after we do the ChatGPTs, I'm going to show you a sneak preview of what's going to take place tomorrow. I want to show you what I did so that we can jump straight into the action tomorrow. So... with this, let's do Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, well, that show's never ending, so that show's never gonna end. So I think you're okay. That'd be like a funny premise. Like you can pick your age based on, like you age based on how like the events taking place, and some guy picks UFC. So they age like 5 years every. So they're like they're like 235 years old at this point. Leap years are the main star. Yeah, leap years help. Yeah. Judge years by what day the 4th of July falls on. Yeah. Well, Wednesday's the crappiest day. Wednesday is the worst day, 4th of July, to be. The worst day, I think, for like Christmas Eve is usually Saturday. I would no, I wouldn't say Saturday, actually. I would say Monday. It's gotta be Monday. Gotta be Monday for the worst. Gotta be Monday. Wednesday was interesting because Wednesday you would get a long break because for school you would get Saturday, Sunday, you would get Monday off because Tuesday's Christmas Eve, so I'm not gonna stay back for one day. You get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again. So you got a long break for that. Versus Monday, you didn't get that long of a break. I got 24, skip Wednesday for the 4th. Yep. Yeah, Wednesday is usually the worst day for the 4th. Best day, I would go Thursday. I would go Thursday. It's the best day for the 4th. It's Thursday, you get Friday off, you get Saturday, Sunday as well. Monday kind of sucks for the 4th. Monday kind of sucks. Tuesday, you at least get the Monday off before. Wednesday, you get nothing. Wednesday, you get nothing. All right, we're going to start the Wani Quartet. Doing some driving lessons. Here we go. Here we go. We are in the school, or the driving school parking lot. The 4 kids about to drive. Here we go. All right. You 4 are here for your junior driving lesson. Please, just follow instructions, and no one gets hurt. Okay? Has been lost to history? I think I might have seen... I saw some, if I'm not mistaken. There was some that I did see. It wasn't much. There was some. Was there 40? The only footage that exists is, for the most part, it's the NFL Network rebroadcast. If it says any true, yeah, that's fair. I saw like a little bit, but not. I saw a 21 pregame show. Okay, that got discovered. 20's there. I know 37 got discovered. Oh, Lost Media is killing it right now. Yes, the halftime show, yes. Super Bowl's on Valentine's Day 2027. Won't happen again until 2038. Yep. Will not be an issue for me. I can tell you that much. It's going to be an issue for the NFL, but it won't be an issue for my relationship if I'm in one, but not going to be an issue for... It won't happen for another 11 years. All right. Or just starts... Yes. Yo, that's hard. Yeah, 41 and 44 are also pretty hard to find. Oddly enough. 37 was like that for a little bit. Huh. All right. What were the 27 New Orleans Falcons record? Oh, man. All right. I demand the pink car. I'm a princess. Obviously, I get the best one. Well, I saw it first. I have to go to the toy store, so it needs to be done fast. I don't want the green one. I want the red one. Lumber took it. That's not fair. But the red one matches my shirt. Oh, they do know Little Brown Bear. Because he does wear a red shirt. They actually know Little Brown Bear. I'm impressed. That's my football expert fan-made video, dude. Ooh, nice. I'm only driving if it matches. Oh, why did I leave accounting for this? Each kid's in their car. All right. Okay, rule number 1. Don't press the gas until I say vroom. They all floor it at once. Out of my way, commoners. I do what I want. She veers off course and crashes through a line of orange cones, giggling. How's it going, Dale? Appreciate you, Nen, as always. My seat feels weird. I don't like this seat. I'm going home. My car isn't listening to me. This is stupid and I hate it. He spins in circles. The instructor watches as now Little Prince now doing donuts with her hands off the wheel. ZW is trying to road rage at a goose. You're good. You're good. I don't care. You're good. Caillou is crying. He's from the chat a few times. He's fine. He's fine. His windshield wipers don't make the funny whoosh sounds, so he's crying at the wheel. Lauren Bear is screaming a stop sign because it's telling me what to do. That's awesome. That is awesome. Don't tell me what to do, stop sign. Abort the mission. They're all insane. All 4 cars are now in flames. All 4 cars catch fire. Everyone is sticky. No one's learned anything. I did great. I was fabulous. Why didn't my car get a cup holder? Rob with a 6er. Why didn't we take stuff with Toons driving Kazuba driver? Oh, that. Yes, let's go. Let's go on that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Appreciate you. Can we see you drop off that year? Yes. Unless, that's why I think ABC needs to do The Bachelor. Because ABC needs to have The Bachelor as the lead-out program. Big Show in Utah? Right now, I would say BYU Utah. Right now, it's BYU Utah. Not the Jazz. Maybe the Mammoth, but not the Jazz right now. Oh, man. Why didn't my car get a cup holder? I ran over a mailbox. I do it again. I never got to honk the horn the right way. I need a new career. And they don't get their licenses, unsurprisingly. Yeah, that's why I think ABC needs to do The Bachelor for Super Bowl 61 as the lead-out program. Have they announced 60 as the lead-out program yet? Let me check. I don't think they have. I don't think they've announced it. Well, oh no, it's the Olympics. Duh. It's the Olympics. Wow. My bad. It's the Olympics. Forgot. It's NBC. Forgot. It's the Olympics. Hey, let me just put the chest on. Yeah, I forgot it was that. I forgot it was the Olympics. I forgot it's NBC. Alright, let me put this in. Next up, a brother disappearinator. Matt just dumped glitter into my shampoo. Again. Try living with Louie. He turned my debate speech into a rap battle with sock puppets. We need help, like evil genius help. Guess new football extra video. Well, they did 09 Saints. I'm gonna guess next video. What was the 2013 Seahawks record? Yeah, CBS probably gonna do a because probably Equalizer is probably gonna be done by that point. They'll probably finish, so they'll probably do a new lead out or a new show. Be a new show for the Equalizer. That'll be an episode. Ooh. We need, like, evil genius help. Wait, what about that Dr. Doofenshmirtz guy? The one who tried to turn all the hot dogs into a bratwurst? Everybody's freelancing now. Perfect. Doof is now tinkering the wires. Clients, welcome to Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Oh, no. Welcome to Doofenshmirtz Freelance and Adult Services. What can I evilly do for you today? We want our brothers gone. Temporarily. Oh, what was their record? Wow. Equalizer? I don't think they didn't cancel it. I don't think they did. That's still around, I think. Oh, yeah, it did get canceled. Well, it lasted 5 seasons. This is pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. It lasted 5 seasons. Queen Team might not want to do it anymore. She just might not want to do it anymore. But because I think Tracker took its spot. Just someone being annoying, you know, like 3 times a day. Say no more. Behold, the brother disappeared. He yanks a tarp off a machine. One zap and your brother is teleported to a safe, undisclosed location. Usually the DMV waiting area in Des Moines. That's oddly specific. They have terrible magazines. Perfect punishment. Plus Des Moines, Iowa. I mean, yeah, we're still on 3 hours of doing stream. Yes. Well, the first 3 minutes talked about the crash. So, we got a lot of requests today. Louis has 6 behind room with a water balloon. Press the remote button. Wait, what the? He vanishes at this point. Matt is about to release crickets as a Lizzie cereal. Smirks. Press the button. Why do I hear a corner mute? Now, sit next to each other and the DMV worker. Did we die? Worse. We're in Iowa. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Renly's returned satisfied. It worked like a charm. That's why Mom wondered why Matt's iPad kept pinging from the Midwest. Oh, yeah, side effect. Brothers returned with slightly more opinions about traffic signage. A sudden poof. Pair of the platypus crashes through the ceiling and smashes the machine. So now it's destroyed. Self-destruct button. They come back into their homes. Curse you, Pair the platypus, and your completed timing. Why are you even here? I wasn't even going to hurt Danville in this one. Like, you didn't need to show up and destroy my evil plan. Louis and Matt poof back into their homes mid-prank, and they continue causing chaos. All back to square one. At least now we know where to send them next time. I vote jury duty. Evil genius level unlocked. There you go. Alright. Let's actually do the Toonsys one next. Let's do the Toonsys one next. With a Brat Pack, Toonsys the driving cat. Toonsys sits behind the wheel. I don't like this car. It smells like cat food. Finally, there's a Game Chat feature on Switch 2. Definitely interesting. Ooh, got butts kicked by AI and knockouts. Oh, man. I want the front seat. I always get the front. I'm the princess. No, you're not. This isn't your car, Royal Pain. But I didn't get to buckle my seatbelt yet. You know, that's a good reason not to drive. I mean, make sure all the passengers are in. Advertising mode, lost 47-14 home to Bama, 58-9 to Nebraska. Oh, man. Akron and Penn State play. Everybody nice. Nice. Ooh. I just scratched my head and felt something. Let's be careful. Hang on. I have a scratch. There we go. Okay. But I ain't gonna bug my seatbelt yet. No one asked me if I want to go on a ride. I don't even like it for Steve. Mommy's driving into the bushes. Why is the cat driving? This is illegal. I'm telling Arthur. I wanted to go to the park, not the vet. Toons just swerves into oncoming traffic with a blank eye while they stare at a cat who doesn't care. A honking truck narrowly misses them. I'm gonna throw up. You better not. This is my dress and it's expensive. You already did that once at my house. I look like cheese soup. I don't want to exist right now. The car hits a pothole. The kids bounce. I bit my tongue, Toonsis. I'm telling my dad. It just turned into a construction site. That's cement mixer right there. I demand my own chauffeur and some juice. I want apple juice too. I just want to look at the pond with the ducks. And Toonsis now going Tokyo Drift style. The car skids sideways into a pile of traffic codes. The kids scream. Raccoon waves from the dumpster. Pull over right now. I'm calling the police. The mayor, Miss Frizzle. I'm never going in a car again. I'm walking forever. Well, I want a pony to ride home instead. Someone call the Royal Stables. Is it over? Are we dead? I think we're dead. Meow. So he drives off the cliff. All 4 kids are now dead after the car drives off the cliff. And the car explodes. So, beautiful. Fast and Furious 2. So, no, children were harmed. We're gonna chop no off of this sentence. Children were harmed in the making of this. All right, next up in the queue, the Brat Pack on Shark Tank. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Which one do I want to use? Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Up next is the tank. 4 excited young kids who look to make a good who look to show that just because they're 4 doesn't mean they don't have good ideas. Little Princess kicks open the door, even though it's automatic. Caillou is crying. DW is chewing her gum. And Logan Bear is dragging the product behind him. Oh, God. Hello, peasants! We want $100 billion and a unicorn each. Yeah, because we made something amazing and mommy said we were special. No, I did all the work and they ruined it. DW licked the buttons. You can't prove I did it. This is the Snack-O-Matic Sparkle Blaster 9000. It makes snacks, it makes glitter, it makes dreams. Is it on fire? This feels like it'd sue you out of business. It's supposed to smoke. That means it's working. Wait, no, it's melting again. Stop it. Timmy grabs a fire extinguisher, spray some Archivan. Fixed it. You're welcome. We know what the product does. Who's your target market? Me and my dog and maybe Beyonce. Me, my dog, and Beyonce. Great name for an album. Everyone who doesn't get what they want right away. Well, what are your sales? $1 million of pretend money. I bought a jet with it and it goes to Candyland. You are literally insane children. Better insane than irrelevant, Grandpa. Are you insulting Mr. Wonderful? Are you insulting the one that all roads lead back to? Okay, hold on. Let's take a breath here. No, you listen to me. I'm 5. I own this building now. Why is no one clapping for me? This is dumb and I hate everything. I'm the CEO of Chaos, because now she's running a Roomba that she hijacked. Okay, you know what, guys? This isn't a pitch. This is a hostage situation. I'm out. I can't feel my soul anymore. I'm out. I'm Barbara. I'm always out, and I'm especially out here. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And Robert's like, guys, this sucks. I'm out. If Damon was there, he'd be like, stop wasting my time. I'm out. Well, I got a lot of tough games for Akron. They're going to go winless. If I have a sacks here, that's a lot. Hopefully it was the first pick in the draft. Even if you need a quarterback, you draft a guy with 35 sacks a year. So now they all leave the tank. No deal. I hate everyone. I was supposed to be famous. Oh, you're gonna be famous. You were on Shark Tank. You're gonna be famous. That pitch no one's forgetting anytime soon. I'm gonna sue all of you for being mean. This place is stupid. It smells of old people and failure. And Little Bird's gonna sue. Little Bird's gonna sue Shark Tank for being mean. To him. Which, I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how that's gonna go. Why Little Bird's gonna sue for being mean, I have no idea. So I don't think you can win a lawsuit off that. It was first picked in, say it was one away or not. First overall, yeah. Yeah, I think 70th. Yeah, I'm gonna go 70-3. Next up, Commissioner Stephanie in charge of the MLB draft. Here we go. A moon hangs over the stadium. Here we go. Live from Oracle, welcome to the new era. Welcome to the Era Tour draft. We've seen 7 episodes of The Simpsons there, the day of Super Bowl 30. We'll call Lionel Hutz. Ooh. I don't think it was Marge Be Not Proud. I don't think it was that. Because that was about, that was around Christmas time, too. That was about, buying something for them for Christmas. So I don't think it would be around there. Oh, on the day. Oh, on. Again, NBC had the rights. Again, I'm not, 100, obviously my brain's not 100% right now. On the day of the Super Bowl, obviously NBC had the rights. So they're probably doing reruns at that point. I'm actually going to guess Marge Be Not Proud on that one. I'm going to guess Marge Be Not Proud. Team Homer would make sense, but I'm going to go Marge Be Not Proud. Because it would make a lot of sense to do a football episode of The Simpsons the day of the Super Bowl interfering with the Super Bowl. So we're going to go Marge Be Not Proud on that one. All right, here we go. Let it be known across the 9 innings of space and time. The old rules are dead. I am the game now. The Giants, my team, shall receive the first pick. They will draft not just talent, but destiny. You want draft position? It was Lisa Vajarian. Then sing for it. And not just any song. All Too Well 10-minute version. And no, you may not read the lyrics. A rep for the Yankees starts singing. His voice cracks. Oh no, he forgot the scarf. Giant red buzzer, trapdoor opens. The Yankees get pick number 28. She's rigged the draft. The Giants first and we are last. Mariners have been bumped to pick 30. Commissioner cited vibes and past betrayals. Mariners have text Sage, please, Stephanie, we were friends once, and now you're nothing but a footnote in my reputation era. The Mariners reps start singing You Belong with Me. Wrong album. Still got pick 30. presses a glittery button, anti-gravity cannon launches the rep into orbit. The Giants now hold the top 3 picks in the draft. Dodgers, Mariners each get the 30th. They'll split the rights to the player they draft. Baseball is no longer America's pastime. It is my era now. She puts on her sunglasses, plays blank space, and moonwalks across the seal. Next season, all games begin with a dance battle. Try me. And with that, the 2025 MLB draft is officially underway. George Carlin time. Here we go. George Carlin rant. Here we go. You ever notice how the roads are like the world's biggest open-air mental institution? Every time you leave the house, you're taking part in the World Series of Stupidity. And here in America, we got some Olympic-level jacks behind the wheel. I'm talking gold medal morons. Let me tell you about 2 of them. These 2 make Forrest Gump look like a Rhodes Scholar. First guy, this absolute genius, commits a hit and run. Except get this, he stops. He actually gets out of the car after hitting someone. Now, I always thought the run part in hit and run was pretty darn self-explanatory. It's right there in the title. But not this guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. He strolls over to the person he just screamed with his 2-ton steel stupidity machine and hands them his phone. Gives them his phone. That's not a getaway. That's tech support. Sorry, I just smashed into your vendor, ma'am. Here, take my iPhone and check out my search history. Maybe you can Venmo me some bail money later. Who is this guy, Siri? And you know the cops didn't even need a sketch. They had his whole darn contacts list. They probably FaceTime him from the precinct. Last I came across Simpsons Club, Ralph Steiner won first prize. Yes, oh yes. Yes. New Football Extra video. What was the... in 2007, what was the 2007 Giants record? Yes, 2007 Giants record. Because we did Patriots. We're going to guess Giants. Then there's driver number 2. The Queen of BS Mountain. She crashes, gets caught, and when someone pulls out a camera, which is what happens now, by the way, you can't even pick your nose without ending up on TikTok, she lies about everything. Her name, her insurance, probably her blood type and zodiac sign, too. Oh, yeah, my name's Emily Smith. No, wait, Thompson. I'm here with the Bumblebee Insurance. Yeah, that's it. Fully covered. Lady, you're on video. In the year 2025, lying on camera is like doing karaoke naked in Times Square. Everyone can see you. They're all going to post it. But don't worry. The internet did what it always does. Found her in 3 hours. Reddit and TikTok turned into CSI. Enhanced their reflection must tell it. Yep, that's her. Her LinkedIn says she majored in bad decisions with a minor in felony dumbness. What happened to common sense? What happened to shame? We used to hide our stupidity. Now people broadcast it in 4K with subtitles. America isn't going down the drain, folks. We're swine diving into it with a GoPro strapped to our heads. And the worst part? These two are probably still driving. They could be on the road right now. They could be in this very audience. So remember, next time you're out there on the freeway, dodging the human version of malware in a Kia Optima, just know, somewhere out there is a guy who thought giving away his phone was a good escape plan, and a girl who thinks lying on camera is going to outsmart the internet. Welcome to the land of the free and the home of the fatally unqualified. And then, a sellout airing? Oh, yep. They should have that during 4th of July weekend. That's like the perfect 4th of July movie. And then we get good old-fashioned Lionel Hudson blue-haired lawyer, in my case. Court is now in session in the case of me versus Rob. I just gave the guy a name. I don't know his actual name. Mr. Blue-haired lawyer, your opening statement. Oh, now 306 months in. Oh, nice. Let me just turn on my... I'm going to do something in just a bit. Give me a little sneak peek for what's going to happen the next week on stream. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. There we go. Your Honor, this is an open and shut case. My client, Colin, was rear-end well lawfully stopped at a red light. Not how it actually happened, but we were at a parking garage. The defendant, Rob, not only fled the scene, a hit and run, but handed over his unlocked smartphone to the victim before speeding away. The police recovered said phone, which contains evidence including a text reading, "Ha ha, I just hit that guy, time to bounce." Well, that's pretty straightforward. Objection. That text could have been about a video game. You know, kids today with their murder simulators. Overruled. Mr. Hutz, your opening statement. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, have you ever hit a guy with your car, panicked, and accidentally handed him your phone in a moment of extreme generosity? My client's not a criminal. He's a bad multitasker. And who among us hasn't fled the scene of a minor collision that caused a mild concussion? Exactly. Reasonable doubt. It's not just a catchy catchphrase. It's the law. He gives a thumbs up and winks at the jury. They're all confused. Please describe the incident, Colin. Well, I was stopped at a red light on Evergreen Terrace. Okay, I'll actually describe the incident. It's coming off the park garage ramp. Stopped at a garage ramp. Guy hit me coming out. When I came out of my car, he came out of his car. He handed me his phone, and we were gonna exchange information somewhere, and then he just fled. You claim my client fled the scene, but isn't it possible we were just gonna get help? He drove in the opposite direction, yelling, "Nobody saw that, right?" Yeah, that didn't happen, but that would have been funny. Okay, well, maybe he was going to get emotional help. We all process trauma differently. Your Honor, I'd like to enter into evidence Exhibit A, the defendant's phone. On it, GPS data placing him at the scene, a selfie he took of a dented bumper with the caption, "LOL, whoops," and an audio recording where he says, quote, "I really hope no one finds this phone." Objection. That evidence is too good. It's entrapment. Yes, entrapment by reality. Mr. Hutz, sit down. Oh, I just learned those words today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have irrefutable proof, GPS text, recordings, eyewitness testimony, and the fact the defendant's lock screen reads, Rob's phone, definitely not involved in a hit and run. Justice demands accountability. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. The evidence looks bad, but let's not forget the real victim here. The bumper on my client's car. That thing is destroyed. Do we punish a man for trying to protect his property? I say no. I said we let bygones be. What's the legal term? Oh yeah, bygones. The jury finds the defendant, Rob, guilty of hit and run. Well, looks I'll be accepting payment in installments. Rob, do you have $5? You said this would be an easy win. I also say it was undefeated since Tuesday. That was aspirational. We have different definitions of what undefeated means. Sentencing will proceed after lunch. Court's adjourned. Well, at least I wasn't in contempt this time. Not wrong there. Not wrong there. All right, let me give you a preview of what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to show you in just a second. Hang on. We're not done yet. Give me a second here. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel... Yeah, it's every time I get up too quickly, I feel like a bit of pounding in the head. So, I got to just be slower when I get up and sitting down. When I stay at one spot, I'm okay. Problem is that when I'm not, when I move around, I'm not in a good spot. So just be careful when it comes to that. Yes, it's definitely mild. It's definitely something, but some ibuprofen. I'll get that tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. So here's the game plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna have planned on stream. Delete all the logos? Yes, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I cleared them out. Cleared out the ones I didn't need, which was most of them. I put some of them into folders. So, here's the game plan for tomorrow. We're not going to do it tonight. But tomorrow we're going to do it. So I just want to show you a sneak preview of what we're going to do. I'll show you a sneak preview. We're not going to do it tonight. We're going to start tomorrow. We're going to do 4 straight days minimum. And then we'll do a little bit after that. So tomorrow we're going to start the stream, I want to say 6 o'clock Eastern time. But I don't know. Again, it depends on the car situation. Depends on the car. My guess is that I'll be able to take the car back. So again, we're looking at 6 o'clock tomorrow to start off. I'm not entirely sure yet. It is tentative because they could say we're going to do the work on it right now. I'm guessing we're going to have to order the part for it. And then they'll do the work on a different day. Because it's drivable. Like I'm able to take it places. There's nothing wrong with the dash or anything like that. So there's nothing wrong with any of that. So I'm guessing we'll be good at 6. I will let you know. I'll keep you updated on that. But here's the game plan. Here's what we're gonna do. I already named all. Okay, so here's our dynasty mode. Here's our dynasty mode. I already set the recruiting stuff. I did the boring stuff. I did the alignment and whatnot, so I don't have to do that on stream. So I did all the boring stuff already. I did all that stuff. I made things a little bit interesting with my dynasty. So to start off my dynasty. Oh yes, your email. Oh crap. Hang on, I forgot your email. Hang on. Haven't checked that yet. Hang on. I'm gonna do that. Hang on. My bad. Forgot your email. My bad. All right. So my team, we did Cupcake. Same as last year, Cupcake. Our school is I think we did New Money, like up and comer, which makes sense. This is our roster. All these guys are named after former players on High Point basketball. So all these guys are actual names of players that used to play basketball for High Point. So you see what it is. But basically that's our roster. Basically, we put them in the Sun Belt. Now, in terms of practice, I want to show you the uniforms we got. I'll show you the uniforms we're going with. Hey, uniforms. These are the homes. These are the home unis. Hang on, let me move the screen over a little bit. These are the home unis. Nice chrome purple helmets. I like it. These are the roads. Just go on the white. You get the stripe down the bottom. Go with that. So this is that. And I'll show you the alignment for the conferences in just a second. These are the All Blacks. We're going to bust them out at some point. All Black. This time it's the Panther logo on the side. Kind of looks too sweet. A little bit. We have the All Purples. Gotta get the All Purples. And then my favorite uniforms. I made a fake. Why did I do a Season 3 for High Point? The scheduling was bad. Part of why I didn't, I'll be honest, the scheduling was broken in College Football 25. Like, I couldn't schedule the teams I wanted. The game kept crashing for that. So that's part of why we didn't do it. The scheduling just didn't work. I couldn't, like, set the schedule I wanted to. Because I custom the conferences. And then my favorite uniforms, the throwback 2000s. So we have the Drunken Panther logo. I made a fake uniform of that. And I love these. I love this design. So I would buy this. I would cop this. This is a nice uni. I do like these unis a lot. Again, these are fake. These are like High Point does not have a football team. So these are the 5 uniforms we got this season. So we got legit unis. Either too much or you're perfect. Show you the schedule we're gonna roll with. Well, first actually let me show the conference standings. See, I did things differently. I found good team builders for every school in the Big South. So I found team builders for every school in the Big South. Made sure the stadiums were good, the uniforms were good, the fields were good. So there's going to be a lot of teams in here that don't actually exist in real life. You'll see. ACC, hang on. ACC, pretty normal. ACC, exactly the same. No additions to the ACC. Sun Belt, though. It's going to be bizarre. Ready? Get ready for this. We have in the Sun Belt. I got UNC Asheville. Did I place CUSA? No. You'll see what I do with CUSA. I took a lot of schools out of CUSA. I did take a lot of schools out of CUSA. I moved some Sun Belt schools to CUSA. Strickland where? I don't remember what it wore. I moved some Sun Belt schools to CUSA. The MAC, I also added Hofstra. I found a good Hofstra team builder. I put them in the MAC. Just because, why not? I found a good Hofstra one. I did find a good Stony Brook one. Or a good Farmingdale State one. But I did put it in a Hofstra one. So we'll play them at some point. Not sure when, but we'll play them at some point. We'll play Hofstra at some point. I also moved, I moved UConn to the American. I think that makes sense. But I did move, yeah, CUSA. I basically replaced a lot of the CUSA schools and moved to CUSA. Sunbelt to CUSA. You hate my sub moving teams out? Yeah. But the Sun Belt, we got Asheville in there. We got Campbell, former Big South school. We got Charleston Southern, Coastal is still in the Sun Belt. Elon is in the Sun Belt as well. High Point's got a big rival with Elon. So it's separated by 20 minutes. I should have put UNCG in. I just realized. I should have put UNCG in. I'm not sure if I found it. Oh, man. I should have done that. Gardner-Webb. Georgia Southern. They're the same. App State. We kept them in there. Georgia State kept them in there. High Point, obviously. James Madison kept in there. Liberty, we moved to the Sun Belt. They're rivals with us. Longwood. Had to keep Louisiana in there just because. Gotta keep Louisiana in there. Longwood, Presby, Radford, Winthrop. So, the Big South is in here. So, every school in the Big South is in here. And I checked the team builders, too, so I made sure it wasn't, like, insane. I made sure that the uniforms look good, the fields look good. I found good team builders for those. So, all the Big South schools are in. So, the Sun Belt's a mishmash of current schools and also Big South schools. It's a mishmash. Which takes us to our schedule for this season. Our non-conference games are realistic. We're going to be playing games against North and South Carolina schools. So we're going to start off with Wake Forest. I have that as a protected rivalry. Have that as a rivalry because Wake Forest is 20 minutes down the road from High Point. So we have that as a rivalry. Old Dominion, Sunbelt game. Clemson on the road. That's going to be brutal. We got Clemson on the road. We'll also have our first season for non-con, Duke and Virginia. So it's very realistic. Very realistic. This is how High Point probably would schedule if they had a football team. And then our conference games, Old Dominion, Asheville, Georgia Southern, Coastal in a rivalry game. We don't play Liberty this year, but they are technically rivals. I didn't put them as protected. Charleston Southern against 20-team conference. Top 2 make it to the championship. Charleston Southern, Presby, Southern Miss, and South Alabama. So, that's our schedule this year. So, Barkley Dog, it's gone. Nice. Love when that works. And that's our schedule for this year. We do have a ranked game against Clemson. We got 4 power conference, non-conference games. I didn't do any of the FCS games. So that's what we're going to be rolling with. Conference championship, I will say I changed the Sun Belt Championship to be at Everbank Stadium. So if we make it there, we play in Jacksonville. Anything else that I need to show? Recruiting board, I guess. Our pipelines are North Carolina. They are, I think Sun Belt 20. 20 teams in Sun Belt. I think 10 Big South schools and then 10 Big South plus Elon and then a few others. They're currently in the Sun Belt. Recruiting board, North Carolina, we have a top pipeline on them. We have a 5-star pipeline on North Carolina. Makes sense, we're North Carolina school. I gave us a 4-star for Tidewater and South Carolina, which are our border states. We recruit a lot from those. Maryland, we recruit a lot from, so 4 stars. And then Big Apple, I gave 3 stars. So Big Apple gets 3 because New York and New Jersey, we get a lot of recruits from them. So, and then no other pipelines anywhere. So it's very realistic to what High Point actually is in real life. I kept it super duper realistic. You can't change any of this. You can't change any of this. So like, athletic facilities, I think, same, like, campus lifestyle, we're a pretty nice campus. We're a very nice campus. So, can't change any of this, obviously, but athletic facilities, I would actually probably give us a way higher grade than C-. Depends on the school, or depends on the team, honestly. Like, basketball, it's definitely high. Maybe baseball, not so much, but this is about what, again, you can't change any of this. But that's what we're rolling with for our High Point Dynasty. Yeah, so again, the teams in the conference, I'll show you again. Teams in the conference. We have, again, we got any other realignment. Let me show all the conferences, actually. AC, we already showed. American, I think we kept it the same, except I put, oh yeah, I replaced Charlotte, by the way. I replaced Charlotte. So Charlotte is not a team. How many else we want to? I haven't decided yet. I have not decided. I replaced Charlotte. So we're not replacing UMass this year. I think I took UMass out of the game, but I think we replaced UMass with Hofstra. But we took Charlotte out. So American, that's the American this year. Big 12 stays exactly the same. Big 10's exactly the same. CUSA looks very different. CUSA is basically the old Sun Belt, or the current Sun Belt, I should say, with a few exceptions. I really had no rhyme or reason for swapping. I had to keep the Georgia schools in to the Sun Belt because, like, geographic location. Louisiana, I kept them in just because they're a pretty good school, so I want to have some good schools in. Yeah, Notre Dame's the only independent in this one. The MAC, we replaced some MAC schools and some CUSA schools for this, by the way. So just keep that in mind. So we're not going to see all the schools. Like, I think NIU might be out of the game. Hofstra is in. We're not playing Hofstra this year, but we're going to play Hofstra at some point. We'll play Hofstra at some point. Mountain West. Oh, yeah, I did the alignment for next year. So Mountain West is what it's going to look like next year. So Mountain West is the 2026 alignment. Pac-12 is the 26th alignment. So just keep that in mind. Those are the alignments there. SEC exactly the same. And then obviously Sun Belt is the mishmash of how many team builders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 team builders, 10 real schools. It's a good mishmash. I should have separated by division. I should have done, though I want to have 4 non-conference games, so yeah. And my coach name is Tubby Cherry in honor of Tubby Smith and Scott Cherry, 2 former High Point basketball coaches that we had. If you want to see what he looks like, there you go. And the settings, just to show what we're playing on. When we start this thing, league settings. All-American. I can't get fired from my alma mater. And then pretty normal. I thought we changed. We're going 6-minute quarters, not 5-minute quarters. We're gonna go 6-minute. 6-minute quarters. Again, you see everything exactly the same. Yeah, auto progress, but we're not auto recruiting. How's it going, Toast? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so I'm just showing everyone in the dynasty. Showing everyone the dynasty mode, but that's our thing. I'll show you gameplay sliders again. Nothing. It's exactly what it is set up to be. Might turn injuries down depending on how bad it is, but we'll see. Unless we get like ravaged. User settings. Want to kick with the wind. I want to change my playbook. I don't like my playbook. I actually went with the pistol playbook, so I do want to change the playbook. Can I change playbook actually in this? I actually don't know if I can. Hang on. I'm not going to play the game. I'm not playing. But I do want to see if I can change the playbook. Team settings. Oh, yeah, we can change the playbook. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Because I didn't like the playbook we were in. Okay. We're not going to play, obviously. All right. Yeah, but that's our dynasty, and that's what it's going to look like. And we're going to do that tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So 6 o'clock Eastern. One game. Do you guys want me to play a game? I probably got to practice. Yeah, it just came out. It just came out. Yeah, it's getting late, and I gotta get video out, and I don't want to spend too much time on screen just for the first day back after the accident. So I don't spend too much time on it. Don't want to pressure myself. Practice a little bit, just make sure I'm in the right headspace, and I'll be good to go. So again, with this thing, we should be okay. Again, I think just a mild concussion. I think within a week it's gonna be gone. But there will be some. Yeah, there will be some. Like, just bear with me for the next week. Yeah, the crazy feel. Oh, I already turned it off. But I will show it tomorrow. I will show the crazy feel tomorrow because I just turned it off. But I will show it tomorrow. It is nuts. It is unplayable. It's insane. It's really, really fun. So yeah, the next week, hopefully video every day and content every day. But again, obviously, look, if there's a week for it to happen, not that I want to get in a car accident, but if there was a time to get into it, All-Star week is actually a pretty good week to do it because I don't like missing you make the calls, don't miss any like crazy obligations. So just bear with me for the next week as we get this all sorted out. Again, there's gonna be some car issues. Like I'm gonna be dropping off my car tomorrow, and then they'll be fixing it another day. So transportation out of my control for them at times, with all this, and then obviously if I'm not in the right headspace, I do want to stream every day, but if I'm not in the right headspace, there might not be as many videos or as many things. But I'm gonna try and power through. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, as often as I can. So, new video should be coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about the Jets in this one, and then we'll have a Bills video coming out on Tuesday. So, back-to-back AFC East videos, and then we'll see maybe a Packers video Wednesday. Should Skaggs still feel the concussion? I don't know. We'll see. But I made it impossible to see any yard lines. I'll put it that way. I made it impossible to see any yard lines. And I'm going to turn off visual aids for the first down line, the line from scrimmage, to make it even worse on me on that. Just to really show how bad it is. Like, you cannot tell any yard line on this. It's so funny. But with that in mind, guys, I appreciate you guys a ton. You guys have been... Public transportation... transit... Oh, it's not great. Not great. Not great. Light rail does not go to as many places as possible. Again, the car drives. Like, I'm not worried. It just... There's going to be a day where they're going to have to fix the car. Oh, video, yes! Oh, crap. God. Yeah, again, my memory is just... Oh, my God. Hang on, time out. We're not done yet. Hang on, time out. We're not done yet. Hang on. Time out. We're not done. Again. The next week, just, like, bear... If I, like, miss something or if there's someone, just bear with me, because, again, I'm not, like, 100%. Okay. See... You're the one standing between the two male Chiefs fans for the towel. Okay. In the first shot, hold my phone up. Okay, let me see. Hang on. This isn't a long video. Okay, so you're between two male Chiefs fans. In the first shot, you're holding your phone up. I see you. Yes, I see you. Black shirt. Phone being held horizontally. Yes, I see you. I see you. Second row. I'll see you. I got you. Yep, I can tell. There you go. Yep. Yep, I can still make out your face. Yeah, because you showed me photos of that from the pregame set, which was awesome. Such a cool experience, even though the game sucked. All right, but with that in mind, guys, appreciate you a ton. Again, bear with me for the next week. Might not be going at, like, completely full speed. Hopefully I am. But there are going to be some... Is it bike-friendly? Yes, it is. It's very bike-friendly. Extremely bike-friendly. There are bike lanes and everything. And it's very scooter-friendly, too. Like, there's so many of the green scooters. I don't know the company. I think it's called Lime. There's so many of the green scooters. You can scooter around downtown. There's so many of them. I pass by people doing that all the time. Yeah, it's Lime. Yeah, it's a huge Lime city. So Lime is massive here. So, like, if you know what Lime is, they're massive downtown. Massive. They're everywhere. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in. New video dropping tomorrow around 8 o'clock Eastern time. And we will be good to go. Again, if there are any streams that I don't do or any streams that I have to cancel, just let me, just bear with me on that. I'll let you know, though. I'll keep you updated. Just because I have a stream scheduled doesn't mean it's going to happen necessarily just because of this, but yeah, Tempe's way more bike-friendly than Phoenix. Yeah, Tempe's definitely way more bike-friendly, but it's a college town, so that makes sense. But appreciate you guys a ton. I'll see you, I guess, later today if you're on the East Coast, or tomorrow night, as we'll start College Football Dynasty at 6 o'clock Eastern time again, if all goes according to plan, if I feel well, and if the game football was a rough stuff. The Saskatchewan mess was terrible with the hotel and the flight back, man. If everything goes well in my head, and the car... We'll be good to go tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern. But I'll keep you updated. Appreciate you guys a ton. And thank you guys again for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow.